I muted myself. What's up, chat? How's it going, everybody? We are live with the GT. T5S2 GT. Playing. This is actually round 2. Round 3 has begun, but we had to extend because I went to Richmond Open, and so I couldn't play last week. There was no available time, but we are playing now. And I didn't put the mission in. It is mission C. BC. But I'm playing against Ultramarines. It is a billion of these freaking Repulsor Executioners. It's the Zach Point Sean Olsen list that we played against previously. I think I know what to do against this list now though. So I feel like I can win. I don't know. I'm feeling lucky today, chat. I know the layout sucks for me, but it is what it is. What's up, chat? A lazy name. That's a great name. I appreciate that. It's very on the nose. I like that. Blarg Zombie, how's it going? Ricochet in the chat. How's it going, everybody? Let's drop a prediction real quick. And there you go, chat. Get those votes in, and we are good to go. All right, I'm ready to rock. All right. Hell yeah. So you've got a adaptive Omnissiah guy and you've got a lethal hit guy. I assume?
Yes. The
target augury web. Yeah. Cool.
I have This
Sick
guy is the target augury web, and then this guy is the adept only.
No machine war masters. We are just regular conductors of the machine war this time. We're practically new to it.
Yeah, they're novices of the machine.
Fair enough. All right. And I just have one enhancement. I will mark it on my man. It is a Lord Cacophonous. Let's make him purple for Emperor's Children. And he has the Pledge of Unholy Fortune. So he has Fate's Messenger. So once per turn, I can turn a dice roll for his unit to a 6. Not model unit, which is neat. Are you familiar with all this like trash that I have? Because I'm not, so I hope you are.
Somewhat. If you want to go over it, I'm perfectly fine with that.
Sure. Yeah. So the detachment. So the army rolls advance, fallback, shoot, and charge. Asterisk. I can't shoot or charge a thing that I started engaging. Second asterisk, I also can't target anything that someone else targeted that phase. So I'm gonna give my guys a little helicopter whenever they advance, and I'll remember that those guys, I have to pay attention to where they can attack.
Okay.
I've got 3 demon princes. They're all the same. They do mortal wounds based on their wounds count when they charge. So it's a 4+. You roll a d6 for each remaining wound, and it's a 4+ to do mortal. And then they also are... this is the wrong one. They're supposed to be wings. They're move 14 T9 instead of move 10 T10. I think I just hit the wrong one. And I used List Forge today because it actually has Emperor's Children on it. But I apparently clicked the wrong Demon Prince. I think they were too expensive, actually. That's probably why when I built the list in the app. All right, fair enough. They're meant to be the wing guys. Their attacks are the same though. They're identical. They just have different abilities. They're also -1 damage, which is neat. And then I have the 3 Lord Exultants. They have lances, and they have Finest Hour, which gives them +3 attacks and +1 AP. So it's not devastating wounds; it's extra AP. But they are 7 strength 7 AP 2 damage, 8 attacks on their go turn for AP 3, and then 4 more AP 2 extra attacks. They give lethal hits to their unit, and they'll benefit from... They're going to go in Infractor Squads, and they're going to benefit from their rerolls, because Infractor Squads are just the Legionnaires with upside, basically. So they get reroll 1s, and then if you're on objective, reroll everything. And they attack you. And then I've got some Tormentors. They're just like forward operator, infiltrator guys. They have OBSEC, and any of the battle line guys, when they kill you, they will generate a CP on after a leadership test. I think I have to say a guy who has the the icon that does that. I'll make it the Meltagun dudes in these units. Because I think it is theoretically a war gear thing. And I'll just like mark their bases so we remember. Okay. And then I'll mark like 3 random infractors to have the icon in case it matters. It probably won't matter, but just for posterity. But it doesn't do anything. I'll put it in their tooltip then. There you go. That didn't work. Come on, game. Jesus. Cool. And then I have 2 Noise Marine squads. They've got big ignore cover guns. Either the big 3 damage gun on the Blastmaster or the little 2 damage gun on the Sonic Blasters. They're not really good into you, so I don't know. You'll probably be okay. They're particularly mediocre at attacking everything in your army, but it is what it is. They are going to get the Cacophonists, though, and then he gives them lethal hits. And he has 2 more Scriber pistols. So he has got the Sonic Blaster profile, but only at range 12. But he has shoots 6 times, which is rad. Okay. So they're actually good at shooting. And then Lucius, who's my Warlord. So my detachment abilities, like I'll pledge a number of kills to get at the start of the round. If I don't, then Lucius will take damage. He has a feel no pain, so he might not take damage. And then also he's fight first lone operative when he's by himself. So he full rerolls against walkers and characters. So the Redemptor and your big guys will have to worry. And he fights first. Okay. Which is neat. That's about what I got. That's what I got going on.
Yeah. I assume you don't need any information then about what's going on over here.
I think we are prepared for the Iron Storm.
So this is a rematch. Who'd you play against before?
I played at Prospero last week with the same list.
So you played Zach Point.
Yeah.
So this is going to go way better than that.
We'll see. I did get some practice. I got a little unlucky that game, but I think I had a pretty good. My game plan was pretty good. I unfortunately I had a repulsor kill an Tormentor squad in melee.
Okay.
And then he was unengaged, and I was like, interesting. But if he was, then nobody would have shot me the entire turn, and I would have been okay. I was like, that's what's supposed to happen. Yeah. So anyway, I guess we can attacky and defendy.
Good.
I'm gonna get a 3. Let me know how the audio is, chat.
Go ahead and place first.
Yep, will do. Reserves and stuff.
Yeah, the only thing I have is the guys in the transports. Everybody else is on the table.
Yep. Yeah, I'm going to transport some friends. Let me turn my movement off of these guys. It's going to piss me off. The Exultants are going to attach to the Infractor squads. I will put them into the Rhinos. Rhino. Is that what we do, or do we put some into? Do we just leave some on the table? I will actually. I'll put 2 in 1 Rhino, and I'll leave another unit on the table, I think, and then we'll put the Fortune guy in a transport in case I need him. Cool. And then reserves. I will deep strike a Demon Prince. I saw that, Inky. You fell down, you silly goober. And reserve Noisy Boy Squad. Yeah. We'll do that. Okay. So Chaos Rhino number 1 will have Scout. Because it has Torment or Infractors in it. The other one does not. And then I'm dropping first. So I'll click the clock to me. All right, I'm choosing tactical.
Yeah, same.
Oop. Wow, shocker. Let's go. Neat. And then I'll click the clock and I'll drop a dude. You have no infiltrate, right? You're just playing.
No infiltrate. Just
old
honest Warhammer.
Good honest Warhammer. It's linchpin and nothing in reserve, right? Yeah, you're just rocking it. Just rocking it. So I can put Lucius like here. And even a Rhino disembarking plasma guns can't shoot him, I don't think. So he should be safe. Cool.
I'll drop a redemptor.
My opponent's quiet. Okay, yeah, let's see if I turn him up.
Just want to measure.
So yeah, my Discord's like super fucked.
Yoink myself onto the.
So I'm on the Discord.
Quite safe, but close enough. Right, go right there.
I'm on the Discord like desktop app, which sucks super hard. I will go. I'll just put demon princes where they don't get shot, I guess. So the line is like this. Oh, it's very small. Can we do a slightly bigger line? There you go. Line's basically that. So if we go here, we should be okay. Cool. But anyway, the browser app is like horrible. Is the
one of these is the good side of the squad? One
is the thing.
Side. This will be the one that is good.
I'll have to turn him up in my manually, I think.
So okay. Good squad is
that better, chat? Ultramarines represent. How did the prediction go? 76% for Ultramarines. Jesus Christ, yeah. Chat. Oh, God. No faith.
Yep, something like that.
Cool. I will. I will place a demon prince here. Could just go here, I guess. Also kind of works. Sure. I'll go there. But that should have been on me. I'll leave it on me for a sec.
Okay.
But it's your go.
Okay. Yeah. I'm just gonna drop a Rhino right about there.
So red Rhino is the plasma guys?
That's the cool. Good. That's the good guns.
Good Rhino. Neat. All right. Back to me. I will put my lone infractors. I think over here. Okay. Back to you.
All right.
How are we feeling today, chat?
Pulsar number 1.
So we got this game today, and then I have my round 3 game tomorrow. No, excuse me, Thursday it looks like it's going to be. Pulsar number 1. All right, I'll put some Tormentees down. I'll definitely put a unit in this corner, I think. That feels like kind of an easy one. If you want to charge me through the wall, like, be my guest, I guess. I'll hit you with my Rapture Lash.
I don't like the sound of that.
Oh, it's gonna be all raptures for you.
Actually, it does kind of sound great.
Yeah, you're like, yeah. Might be good.
I take that back. A Rapture Lash sounds fantastic.
So if I go on a chain, the point where you get line of sight is here. If I go stacked, then it is basically identical. I'll just go here. Okay, back to you.
All right. Repulsor number 2.
The last when I played Zach, we played Purge the Foe, which is significantly worse for me. Also,
it's a great Purge.
Yeah,
this list loves Purge the Foe. That's
Purge. Don't mind if I do. Okay. Back to me. I will put Tormentees number 2, I think, in this corner. I suppose I might as well. If I put a guy here behind the corner there, I could go here to here. I'll probably do that. Just so I can upsec my home if I go first. And then we'll put these friends up in the front. 1, 2, 3. As far as we can go. Like that. That seems pretty good.
Okay. We'll drop a Pack Marine. Something like here. Yep.
Neat. Alright, I just have Rhinos. So I have Scout Rhino. You go here and see down this line really easily. Like this. So I guess like a Rhino's relatively safe here. Question is what it's doing, I guess. If it's there, the answer is surviving.
The Demon Princes, do they have Deep Strike or are they just regular?
Yeah, the flying one's Deep Strike.
Okay. Yep.
So he's gonna do a little strikey. Put this Rhino here. If you go, I guess the question is if you can get to me. The line of sight to get to me is like here. I think we're okay. You could shoot me with 2 plasma guns, I guess, if you really want to. So that seems alright. I guess we have to rotate in case there's a line this way. In which case, I think we're still safe. Unless you put all 3 repulsors in the corner, and then you got me. Yeah, I think we're still going to be behind the wall here. So that's what we'll do. Back to you.
All right. We're just gonna put the G-Man.
The Robo Booty.
Yeah. Just want to put him within 3 inches of this stupid thing so I can be a lone operative. And then that gets me over to here and should give me all these guys. Okay, great.
Neat. Back to me.
Yeah, sorry. I'm really bad at that. So.
Yeah, no worries. I'll do my best to keep it on the right side. So I guess if I go here, get hit through that direction. You're almost certainly going to put a repulsor over here, though, right? And you do get it over there. And here there is a line to Mr. Rhino. Suppose it's a questionable whether you want to take that shot. If you get me on turn 1. You just get like no prisoners, bring it down like top 1 and be like, I guess I will. Oh, okay, cool. So be safe from this guy. Safe from that guy. And then get shot down this lane a little bit. Yeah, that's fine. So I'll be here. I'm done. It's all you.
Okay. Well then. Yeah, we'll just drop a 1 rep X here.
You'd look at the deployments and go, yeah, that makes sense.
And we'll drop this eye-rollingly ridiculous unit over here.
So we tallied the number of people who asked how wound allocation works with Marnie Skalgar at the GT I was streaming over the weekend, and the number, I think, was 5.
Well, so I play Sisters normally and
Yeah.
Celestine, and it's the same dude.
Yeah, it's the same unit.
So
Yeah.
it's the same. I have this little pamphlet that I take to parties
Yeah.
with all of the Celestine related, trivia on it, and
Yeah.
it's the same. It's the same trivia for Calgar, except it
Yeah.
doesn't stand back up.
We were talking about it, I think, over the weekend. We need another one for Tyranids, because every time it's like, I'll use Shadow in the Warp, and they're like, oh, I'll Insane Bravery. I'm like, no.
Yeah.
Every time. How? Incredible.
Yeah, but it's like I basically just have like a soundboard of just like, no, the Vitrix aren't bodyguard. Or
Right.
whatever.
Yeah, hit the button. Victrix are honor guard, not bodyguard.
All right, Calgar's there.
Sweet. We all set? Hit the big pause button.
We are set.
Big dice roll to go first. I got a 4. It's a 6? I don't even wrote it. There it is. Okay. It is a 6.
So
cool.
I will go first.
All right. I have Scout, so I'll Scout.
Yep, go for it.
Let me think about my stuff here. I should have probably. So the farthest you can get a Repulsor Executioner out right here and shoot me is there. So I should have just drawn this line when I measured it earlier. The danger line from that side is there. This guy could go here. This guy could go. I'm just going to make myself a cheeky little Repulsor Executioner proxy. Okay, he could go like here, basically.
Yeah, it'd be like here.
So his danger zone is like this. So I think I can just dodge with this little dude. So he'll just go here. So he's not in any of those lines. I don't think this guy...
Hunter Killer from the Rhino, but...
Come at me, bro. I'll save it.
I noticed that didn't alter your course.
Yeah. And then these little friends can move. This rhino's just bolters, we said, but I think
yes,
I get
that's the crap rhino.
I get spruced up. I'm gonna keep this as a proxy just in case for if I need it. I think we get a little tagged by Marnius if I run into this ruin here. So like if I went to here, theoretically, and then I put another friend like here. Just not so he like peeks past that wall, basically. Do I get the shit kicked out of me by Calgar? I think the answer is yes. He could advance and just fucking heavy bolter me and bolt rifle me. You're all set up to do it. Yeah, so we're just not going to eat like an entire round of shooting from those guys. I'll just go hide behind the wall. Do something like this. Cool. That's it for me. You are up, sir.
All right.
Kick start on the ultramarine blue side. Give you a handshake. Handshake. Good luck and stuff.
Yep.
Get it over to you.
All right. We're drawing some cards. Got defend, which I don't think we can do first round, so we'll shuffle.
We sure can't. Uh-oh, I'm being punished for my hubris.
And if it's the first, I can draw a new one, so I will.
You might as well. There it is.
Prisoners, that's possibly worse. And overwhelming force. Okay, fantastic.
Tormentors are like, I'm in danger.
Yeah.
Come at me, Calgar. Charge me turn 1.
I didn't really want to throw Calgar out there this turn, but here we are. So we're gonna get a CP from Calgar. We're doing
Sure are.
while we still can. We are going to oath some stuff.
I don't have any stuff for this, right, champ?
Until further notice, I'm going to pick the 2 good things on Gilliman.
Yeah. Yeah, the +1 leadership in OC and the free strat.
Yep. No, the free strat and the oath.
Yep.
So, having said that, well, I guess if we have no prisoners, we pretty much have to try and go for the double whammy of wiping out this squad here.
So I can be -1 to hit, I think. I can be AOC'd. I don't think that saves me.
Then I guess let's do that. let's oath. We'll do primary oath on.
And I can have a
them.
6-up, feel no pain. Yeah, I don't think that saves me either. If I live here, it's awesome.
Secondary oath. I don't think it matters, but
Think about it.
We'll put it on these.
Tyranids when your entire army's game plan is defeated by single team. Could you imagine, like, how much worse that the fucking army would be? Just insanely bad.
All right. So I think we've got our allocating my tech marine crap. So this guy is the lethal hit man. So he will give lethal.
Do I already have to go to the bathroom? Something about being on stream just makes me need to go to the bathroom. Maybe I just get nervous. Maybe I'm like a puppy dog. Nurgle Matt's in chat. What's up, Nurgle Matt? How's it going, man?
And over here, gosh, it truly doesn't matter again. So we'll just give it to this guy. And there we go. All right, and then I think we're ready to rock and or roll.
I kind of wish I had left a noise marine unit in the movement deployment zone now, but I didn't know my opponent would just be incentivized to like push super hard.
Obvious things are
top one.
Obvious. We're gonna move up with this rhino. I think I'm gonna move up 8.
Can we talk about how I just protected like an enormous amount of my army from being able to be attacked by just putting them in rhinos? Crazy. And, but do you want to try World Eater's Hellbrood now?
Eek a little bit. Stay an inch off the wall up here.
Rapid fire D3 pump. But it's plasma though. I don't know. Are we excited about rocking plasma guns?
Yeah, just stay like an inch off the wall.
Oh, I have to pledge. Sorry, I'm gonna pledge 1.
Oh yeah. Probably a safe pledge.
1.
We'll move this guy up ever so slightly. Don't think he's going to do anything really cool yet. And
hot plasma.
Overwhelming is I have to destroy it, so I can't.
I don't know. I'm excited to play World Eaters. I think that there's a lot of interesting stuff going on in that faction.
Okay, well,
fast melee and stuff, you know.
Breaks. That is going to probably be Calgar's job then. These guys could get out and shoot a bunch of bolt guns at it. I don't think that does the job. What with them being bolt guns?
You'll be fine. What could possibly go wrong?
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be just fine. All right. Well,
World Eaters are enjoyable. Have you played them, Nurgle Matt? You're a chaos guy.
Movement from them plus an advance, which is fun. So let's see what we get for an advance here.
Big 1.
We get
it happened. Let's go. Let's go.
Thing for me. Do I re-roll that? What does that get me? 7. And I have to land.
I think it was a 10 to start with, so it should be a 9 with that.
Something like that.
Oh yeah, maybe an 8. So we're outside 16, so it should be 9, I think.
Yeah, we're gonna re-roll that.
Cool.
I think I've got the fire hose of CP. It should
1 and 2 1. Let's do it.
Come on, not 1. Oh my lord! All right.
I've remained unpunished for my hubris.
It's gonna be that.
It's okay. You'll just make the 9.
We'll just make the 9.
Just make the 9. Like just roll it.
Okay. Well, then I guess we I mean, this rhino and its contents are not going to do the job, but if we can get out there and land a charge, might be able to tank shock.
8-bound walked forward and 1. Are 8-bound good?
I have to do stupid things now.
Are they? They seem so mid. I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe I'm just a big moron.
Then I think.
But I guess like move 10 and a bunch of power fist attacks is like good enough, right? Or chain fist attacks? They're close to chain fist, right? Because they're AP3.
Come up with Gilliman. Come up with this Repex. Ever so slightly. Just make sure we're still within.
Exalted 8-bound. I am feeling bad about not putting my second Noise Marine squad in my deployment zone here. Huh. Hella Awk. No.
Yeah, whatever. It's probably not fine, but okay. Oh, why?
I guess we will just like. Hopefully, we will just slay Marnie
Leg.
Skalgar if he comes in. Depending on how the charge goes. If the charge goes in such a way where I could shoot him with the Cacophonous squad, it would feel really good. But we'll see.
Okay.
He is a little out of position right now because I was expecting to have to
That's
shoot the
gonna be
Rhino.
movement, as such as it is. So let's go to shooting. Very little shooting. Probably just the Storm Bolter. Might as well use the Hunter Killer into here. What else am I gonna do?
Sure.
Yeah, we'll do it. Hunter Killer on 2s. Okay.
Growth of moment.
I'm a little worried about this mat here.
This dice roll is doing great.
This is not going well. And then we
You got to reroll that hit roll though.
I did. It was a 1.
Into a 1?
Yep.
Oh. Huh.
I've rolled 6s on all the pre-game stuff.
Yeah, I've noticed. You haven't rolled anything besides those, I think, right?
No, and that's why I'm
simply 1s and 6s. All right, let's see.
Let's do this.
Hey, normal numbers.
We'll reroll this.
Yep.
Okay, great. 4 hits and wounding on beyond 3s. So 3 hits. No.
Put it on my melting gun guy, I guess.
No AP.
And he's okay.
Okay. All right. And then yeah, that's.
Did you want to Iron Storm the last roll there?
Sure.
Ta-da!
Yay, we did it. One more.
Ouch. This guy. Okay.
Okay. Then that is going to be all of the shooting just
Sick.
from this poor sweet Rhino. Let's go to the charge phase, and we'll see how.
Tried out the new Death Guard Halbrute.
First we'll
that guy is sweet.
Calgar into the Tormentors.
Mm-hmm.
8 does not quite get me there. So annoying. CP reroll once per turn.
No, every phase.
I can do it again.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna do it again. I mean, I have to. So.
Yeah, we're committed at
All
this point.
Yeah. This is the part where we've sunk the cost. Yeah, it's worse. Okay, great. Yep. So then it's just gonna be the Rhino into the Tormentors, I guess.
I'm the luckiest human alive. Yep.
Hey, there's the 9. Perfect.
Sure.
Well, now I don't have any. Now I don't have.
Yeah, we can't take shock now.
So it's just gonna sit there.
Oh no, because you could have free rerolled with this with Gilliman.
I didn't think I was in range, but
you are though. So you would have 1 CP if you wanted.
Yeah, I guess I'm just barely.
I assume that you put it there to do that, but
okay, sure. We will roll 9 dice and see if I can knock out some dudes. On 5s.
3.
Take 3.
I'll lose this guy and I'll lose a bolty guy.
All right. And then I guess go to fights.
Mm-hmm.
So we got 3 of them on 4s, right? Yeah. Okay, and we'll reroll those.
Nice.
So we got an Iron Storm as well.
CP reroll
And,
1 dice or both?
At no AP.
1 and no AP, so I'm on a 3. Good. My swing.
Yeah.
It is. Anything cool I do here? Don't think so. Can I do this? No, but I can get closer, I think. Because we're just under an inch, and now we're... Yeah, much closer. this guy. Can go here. Okay. So I have a lash. Sixes. 1 AP1. And then 2 regular guys.
On fours. Saved.
Oh, you're so strong. The regular guys are 3 ticks each, so 6 total. That's a bunch. 6s, nothing. All right, that's it.
Okay. Then that is going to be the turn.
Sweet.
We'll get over to you.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna keep them both. I mean, we'll use them eventually.
Yeah, for sure. You'll get them next turn regardless. I don't have anything to do end of your turn, so let's draw. Call. Definitely not gonna get that. Get rid of that shit. Sabotage, cleanse. It's a lot of actions I don't know if I really want to do right now. Interesting. Interesting stuff. All right. So these obsec. And this one. Might have to raise it. I don't have any battle shocks to take. I don't have anything exciting to do. So we could... I really want to hit this rhino with an exultant right now. That would feel a little aggressive. Counterrush threat is here. Okay, so we'll go. I'll follow these guys back, I guess. Let's see them in a sec. Let's move this guy. Cancels the oath token. Put this guy here. Something like that. Can move 10. I don't know if it get... Okay, you can stick your gun out and shoot. Nothing to be done about that, though. I think that's just going to happen. The Exultant will chill in the back for now. We got Sabotage and Cleanse, huh? Sabotage and Cleanse. I think we might just burn Sabotage, or burn one of them. I could run out and Cleanse, but I don't know if that's very good for me right now. It would be cool if this guy rolled a huge advance right now, though. I'd like that quite a bit. I don't think I can get this to this objective. I guess this could go to the middle if it wanted to, if I wanted to cleanse the middle. But you have overwhelming force, though. So that seems bad. So the best case would be if I could cleanse this thing. So if I stuck this guy down and I could go 5 and 7. I mean 1 inch away. No! No! I want to cleanse. But I think it just gives you... It's like a trade. I think we just trade points on that. So we could attempt to sabotage with these guys, then just like call it a day. That feels like what we're going to do, I think. I would love to put this rhino where this rhino is. So let's advance this rhino. Oh, I think that's okay. Oh, actually, I think what I'm gonna do, if it's okay with you, I'm just gonna proxy my movement here. Oh, they have a full collider. Great. this guy ends up here. Yeah. So if it's okay with you, I'm gonna disembark 1 unit from that guy.
Yeah. Go for it.
Before he moves, and then he's just gonna run away. So we're gonna put a unit over here. Just occupy that territory. And then he's gonna move 13, so he goes. Can go 11 and rotate. Is that good? No. So we'll go the full 13. Just go back here. Okay. That's the proxy base. We have to move the monsters out of the way, so this Demon Prince needs to move. Basically, what I'd like it to have is a rhino here. What's that movement look like? This is 9. If I go like 3 more, I'd end up like here-ish. The unfortunate order of operations here kind of is awkward. Because of where I have chosen to place this Demon Prince. So this guy could go 10 and see like this. It's gonna be like the longest turn 1 to score 2 points in a kill. What a time to be alive.
I took the amount of time to score 0.
Yeah, you know what? That's fair. So he's gonna go here and not get where this guy can shoot him. So he's out of this guy's way. Now this guy has to advance, and he wants to roll a good number. Yep, and then we'll move the Lord Exultant's unit. 3. I think 3 is okay. So I'm going to lock where he's at. And then we're going to see how we could go with a 15-inch movement. The answer is 3, 5, 10 more inches gets me here. I might be blown up by a laser cannon, but at least I will get to shoot my Blastmasters. So we'll do that, and then we'll disembark. Because I'm an assault transport. Hey, let's go. So we'll hide the character and get the Blasty Nasties out. Put them kind of in the back because they have good ones to set on things. 3 is good. And then these little friends are just kind of hanging out. Neat. Should be relatively safe from the predations of the repulsor executioners. And I guess we could also put a guy here if we wanted to, which is much safer. Now, I have to move the Exultants unit into a safer spot. These Tormentors are going to move. Not going to charge them, are you? I think we're going to get shot. If anything, we're going to get shot by a Rhino. Go off the objective. Put the Bolter guys in the front, I guess. And we'll attempt, they're going to attempt to sabotage when it comes back to my turn, or it comes to my shooting phase. These guys aren't going to do anything, so they're going to advance. Alright, well, it goes both ways, I guess.
It's going around.
It's going around. I would not like to be shot by this guy. 5, 5 to here. So his line could theoretically be a little bit closer. Hi, Katie. It's basically that other line now. So we could go here. I wonder if that's worth a reroll. I would love to go farther. And I believe, I think I'm correct in this, that I cannot re-embark the transport because I've already disembarked a different transport. Otherwise, that would be easy. I just do that. Survey says cannot embark if it already disembarked in the same place. Yep. So I could go this way, which I think is actually relatively safe. What do you say about this guy? He can go basically 5 and 5 and see this line, or 10 and see that line, but that just sees around this corner. So he is like very roughly like this with his nose bit, I guess. Would be here.
Hi, kitty.
So, and then this guy could maybe be slightly farther up. Unless you had +1 movement, I guess. So you could go 9. Should be there.
Could go 9.
So we could do that. All right. So what we want to do is make it so it's really, really hard to shoot my Lord Exultants, guys. This cat. You snugglebug. Yeah. Why don't you go sit over there? So I think we go like this. Oh no, is this guy gonna screw me? What we're gonna end up doing is just getting murdered by. So that guy's in the terrain there. Is there anywhere I can go where he's not in the terrain? Don't think so. Could go up here. That's really easy to see. We just eat an entire activation out of an executioner. I might have to reroll that one, to be honest. I think I will. Do I get a 1? Oh, I used red. That's why. That's you got to use purple.
I mean, that makes sense. Oh my goodness.
All right. Well, you know what? Fair. So let's rethink about that. Can I make it this way? No, not really. Yeah, I guess we just might have to eat it with that guy. It's my lash guy too. That sucks. Guess I'll go in this pocket. That's the most annoying place, I guess, for him to stand. And then these guys can all kind of choke in a little bit. Something like that. Okay. Cool. Then we'll do moved. Lucius hasn't moved. He'll come up over here. I don't think you're going to like yoink my objective. Maybe you will. Maybe I'll just go there. I don't think we're in range of anybody to get shot unless you want to like try him with plasma guns or something. We moved this. Those guys aren't going anywhere. That's my movement. We'll do sabotage with these guys. Oh, no, these guys want to fall back. That's what we want to do. So we'll give them a helicopter token. And we'll go 4.5 plus 2.5. That's at an inch of you. Go 2 and 5. Actually, I think what we want to do is end up like here. Something like this. Cool. Okay. That's at an inch. Neat. Let's shoot guns. I'll shoot these guys at Calgar, I guess.
Okay.
I'll overcharge my plasma because I have no chill. Plasma, go. Sick. I wish the 6s did something. That'd be awesome. Just one. AP3.
cover, so on 5s.
Yep. 2 damage. I have a bolt gun guy, which isn't going to do anything, but he's there. Yep, double ones. Do I explode? First one, second one. No, we don't. Unpunished. All right. I'll shoot. I'll decide what the Demon Prince wants to do in a sec. I'll shoot these guys into the Rhino. I think that the dude on the end is out of range. Oh, no, they're in range. So it's everyone but this guy. Here are my Blast Masters. Hitting on 3s. 6s sustain, and I'll use my once per turn on this. So that goes away. These sustain. These wound on 3s because we're strength 10. 4 AP, 2 ignore cover.
On 5s.
3 damage each. And then the little guns, there should be 3, so 9 shots. On 3s. Sick, okay. 6 is sustain, and then 5s. Okay. 6, AP 2, ignore cover.
On 5s.
2 each. All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, we got them.
Nope. All right. So let's get my
Pledge complete. I'm going to give myself 1 point that happens at the end of the battle round. Boosh.
Where are we putting these guys? Might as well put them.
I probably should have waited for him on my plasma shots. Would have been good.
What's his OC? It is 3. We're okay. We're not great, but we're okay. Could be better.
Not great, not terrible.
All right.
Okay. No shot with the Rhino. Get some pistols, I guess. 1 pistol? Hell yeah. Let's go. Take this tactical marine. Nope, just kidding. I missed. All right. See. The Demon Prince can see over here, so I'll shoot those guys. For all the good it's going to do me. 3 hits on 4s, because if you're -1. 2 AP1, but you're in cover. Oh, should be me.
It is -1 to wound.
Yeah, that's right. It's normally on 3s, because
Okay.
it's strength 5.
Yep. Okay. So 2. How much? Sorry. How much AB?
1, but you don't care. You're in cover.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
You're good. He
All
loves
right.
it. All right. Get screwed by like a 3-inch charge here. Give you overwhelm on these guys. But I think it's worth. Yeah, it is. So these guys, that's all the shooting. These guys will charge. As long as we don't roll super trash, then we're okay. You're not within an inch here, right? This thing is too high. Objective, like scripting breaks when you recolor them, which is a little bit unfortunate. No. All right, fair enough. So, yep, we'll go for that charge. Don't roll like a 4, please. 6 should be fine. So we'll go. Sky. He could only base there. Maybe 6 isn't fine. Uh-oh. That sucks, actually. I can't stop that because he's perfectly in range. Incredible. What a time. Fuck. All right, well, I'll reroll, I guess. Sweet. All right, much better.
That'll do.
So we'll go. I guess we have to leave. This guy could go in the corner. We have to leave a space for this guy. So he doesn't have to go into Calgar's range. And then he attack. They attack. Not very well, but they're there. Here's my. Oh, did you guys take mortal wounds on the transport?
I did not. Sorry, let me do that.
Nope.
Okay.
Here's my whip. Yeah. And I don't have any bonuses because we haven't killed anybody yet. Just one AP1. And 2 regular guys. Okay.
Saved it.
Right. I failed literally every wound roll, so that's good. And then we just hang out, I suppose. Wish I killed one of those guys. That's unfortunate. All right. Your swing.
Yep. We'll come in with this guy.
Yep. Oh, dice chat.
And
That was.
this guy.
Do I just lose?
Not make it.
I think that was bad enough that I might just lose here because now instead of blocking the score.
Perhaps.
Oh, I have a Demon Prince. So if he gets
Something else. Okay.
this guy would have
so
to
just
go here,
regular.
because he has to base.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry. I'm good at this.
So so I have. All right. Well, if I don't lose
attacks
anybody,
each,
we're
so
okay.
10 on 3s with 3 rolls.
Actually, I think we're fine. I'm just gonna give up 3 more points than I expected.
Thing. Okay, I'll take all of them. And then these are just AP0. And wounding.
And we spent 2 CP for no reason.
All your dudes are T4, right? For the most part.
T4, yeah.
Yep. So it'll be on 3s. And we'll Iron Hand 1. So why not? 9 at no AP.
Okay. Lose a guy. So I'll lose Plasma guy. Actually, I could lose Bolter guy, I think, because it doesn't free anyone. Besides that one dude who's already there. Oh no, he'd be out of currency. Yeah, so we'll lose 1. We'll take 1 there. All right. That wasn't good, but it wasn't quite as bad as it could have been. So that is me. So I'm attempting sabotage. I'll ditch cleanse for a CP, and I'll pass it.
Okay.
And I'm at 1 pledge. I'll pledge 2 this turn.
Okay. Keeping my secondaries. Both targets are going to be. Who are they going to be? So let's.
Yeah. So I spent an extra CP. I spent 2 CP and got literally no benefit out of it, and have given my opponent a thing. But at least I
bingo blasting range of the rhino.
At least I stopped the thing, the score from happening.
Or we come up to here, and I think you already have this marked out. But yeah, so nothing doing over there.
Yeah, Demon Prince should be out of line of sight.
Yeah, he is. Then this guy could theoretically kind of do the same thing. If he comes up to here, he also can see that. But
I think he might kill a rhino.
I think I just might.
I think the 2 laser destructors might be able to do it.
I sincerely.
They are winged Demon Princes, chat. 3 of them. I got 1 in reserve.
Stranger things have happened, but this guy can definitely get shots on that Demon Prince, which I like. Okay, so let's.
And you get 8
then.
points.
I would rather Oath. I think I'd rather kill this Demon Prince just because he's on a thing.
That tracks.
And then this guy can be secondary because, why not?
Why not?
And there's no one in this.
That one's empty. Yeah, it's this one that has more guys.
Okay. And then we do have to worry about a little bit about deep strikes. So let's think.
We do have some of that going on.
We have some of that going. It's going around.
I messed up. Let me just fix it. I put my strategic reserve unit into my out of my transport, but it was this guy who's sent out of the transport, and then these guys are in reserve.
And then
I just pulled the wrong unit.
same allocations for my deck marines. +1 to hit here, +1 to hit here, lethal hits here as well. So,
Sick. Looks good to me.
so I want to see what this looks like for screening here.
At least that means he's probably not going for my sabotage, guys.
Objective state, which is very difficult. Oops, not you, Repex. No, I don't know. Whatever, it's pretty close. So if I just move him, I'll have to move him off to properly screen. So let's just do that. There we go. That's fine. And
I kind of want to go to the bathroom, but also my cat. Chat, look at my cat. She's so cute.
this guy's +1 to hit.
Yeah, you.
Be the one that comes up.
Chat, look at this cat.
Sorry, I am done with command, I believe. I don't think I have anything else. Yeah.
Meow.
Okay, so this guy
Meow.
is going to do the shooting over here. We'll come up 10.
The helicopter is just so I remember it that I'm using Thrill Seekers. I don't need it right now.
That does get me a rhino. Exciting stuff. And then I think
Did you say it would break the law? Yeah, indeed.
Demon Prince.
The ancient laws, the old laws of the universe, where if a cat's sitting on you, you have to remain perfectly still.
Well,
Inky gets a lot of. She gets to sit
advance this
on
way.
my lap and shoulders all the time. She sits on me constantly.
Yeah, that works. I want to go like right there. Okay, and then this guy, I think we should be fine. Repex models aren't quite 9
Stop.
exactly.
You violated the law. I got a little stop you violated the law in Oblivion the other day. Hippie Hunter sent over his purple Hellbrutes on Discord. Looking good. Look at this. What have I done here? Oh.
Yeah, we do want to get some shots on this man over here.
Oh, I understand what I did. I know what I did. Look at this cool thing.
That.
Look at that cool thing.
Oh, let's actually score points too, because we didn't. We should probably think about that. Oh, you did. Okay, great. The whole point of the game. Let's see here. What else we got going on? These guys are okay. Nothing terribly interesting going on over there. Question is what do I want to do with Calgar? And I don't know is the answer.
Thou shalt not disturb the chilling kitty.
This guy, we're just coming out onto the center.
The chill kitty.
Daring you to break custom. Then we'll just hang out here. We'll just put him back on. Put him back on home here. Okay. And then Calgar, what are you doing, bud? What are you doing? What are you doing out there?
Just giving up.
He's
can run back.
Yeah.
Protect the home objective.
He crossed my mind. At this point, you've embarrassed yourself. You've embarrassed us all. What we do here is we're gonna fall back with the tactical marines.
Yeah, you better run tactical marines.
I'm gonna. And then I just want them to be.
Are you taking desperate breakout?
No, I can't do that, huh?
Well, I mean, you can. You are allowed.
Well, I can't move. Yeah, I'd have to come over here. So. Yeah. Okay. You know what? I will just desperate breakout. I don't care.
Okay. There's two on the side there.
Yep.
One goes away.
One of them is desperately broken.
Sweet. And then you can go behind the wall. Yeah.
I just want the
Seems
other.
good. Yep.
There. Okay. Cool.
I think he's like that, probably. Yeah.
Something like
To
that.
be outside an inch.
Okay. Yep. And then.
Neat.
Okay, and then Calgar should be able to wipe out those, or like literally any of the other things I have could kill those guys for no reason.
Can you kill two tactical marines? Like, this is the
any
question.
any of the huge guns that I have pointed at them. And then let's see, we got infractors and noise marines over here. Interesting. I do have the greatest heavy bolter ever created over here.
That is a good heavy bolter.
It's a great heavy bolter.
It's master crafted, one would even say.
So these noise marines, they don't move real far. These guys, none of these guys are moving excessively here.
I mean, they all advance and do whatever they want for the most part.
They do. They have 13, but
if you hide back there, I can't get you.
Get there. I mean, there are worse things, I guess, than things going into Calgar.
Oh.
We're gonna move Calgar. Well, let's do this one at a time.
Greatest heavy bolter.
Yeah, this is
on your sister.
Crippling indecision here. He has nothing to do this turn otherwise, so
Greatest, yeah. Death Guard might have the greatest
So
bolters.
slightly,
That's
yeah.
true. Interesting.
This way, I just want to stick the heavy bolter out of the ruin here, just to see these guys. Other than that, I think he's good. I think we're just gonna hang. We're just gonna hang out here. I'm gonna move one Vitrix ever so slightly farther. Just stay within his. Just give him loan up.
Yeah, loan up thing. Makes sense to me.
Okay, I think that's the only thing would be over here if I want to. Doesn't really make sense to do much. I don't think I can wipe this squad with what's inside the Rhino plus the Rhino. Unless we just go full Rhino power again and see if we can land a cool charge. So that would be, I could go 4.5 and then 7.5. Gets me to there. Be a 9-inch charge to get into those guys. I don't like my 9s. I don't like my chances with 9s.
Fair.
I mean, the 3 guns would do something, but they are. These plasma guns are only 1 attack though, and I won't be within 12. So, okay, yeah, I'd lose that squad. I don't have anything on that point, so yeah, let's leave it. Okay, going to shooting.
All right. Let me think about Ingress real quick before you go.
Yeah.
I think I will. The most interesting thing would be a second Demon Prince over here. If I wanted to fight this thing. We do have a Lancer peeking this way. Guess I could also go. Oh, that's the. Yeah. Could also go. Did he just move, the Redemptor move or did he advance?
Yes, he moved.
Okay. So he could shoot. So he gotta not be in his own side. Be like this maybe? That's a little bit.
Be good there.
No, I think I'm too big. I think there I'm good. That would be pretty far. Or this is much safer. I guess the line here is like this. So actually, I think the real answer is like here.
I mean, he could shoot him here.
Oh, that's true. I guess yeah, you can just actually shoot me again.
He's not quite as problematic as the laser destroyer though.
Yeah, it's still shrink 9. It's gonna do a lot, and I don't want to take damage before I go in. So it would be like here, I guess. Your line is to here. That'd be like that. Be like a 5 or a 6 inch charge. Versus the other option is this one. Where you can see to the...
I can see him with the greatest heavy bolter ever created though.
Yeah, if your heavy bolter doesn't want to go into my infantry, then I think that's probably fine. 6, 8. Then it's a 7 charge. Yeah, so that's longer. Yeah. So let's go here with him. Okay.
All right.
Do your thing.
Going to shooting. Was that okay? Yeah. Let's see here. So, first things first, I think the only thing that's going to go into this Demon Prince is the Rapex over here.
Mm-hmm.
So let's do that. I think I'm in range of all of the things, so let's shoot all the guns at him.
Okay.
First things, let's do the Heavy Laser Destroyer, and maybe we can just skip all the rest of that.
Mm-hmm.
So this will be on... he did get +1 to hit as well, and he is the one with lethals as well.
Sweet.
So on 2s. Good grief. Reroll.
Incredible.
Okay, well,
2s again.
And wounding on 2s. 1 at 4 AP.
I have a 4 up. That's probably worth a reroll. Burning through my CP like a madman over here. Made it. Let's go.
Okay. We'll do the rocket pod next because it is anti-fly. So it'll be 2 attacks on 2s.
Nice.
And on
2s.
2s.
2.
2 at 1 AP.
Just on 2s here. I'll take 1. That's a 9.
It'd be 2 damage.
Minus 1 damage.
They blank a 1, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Then next up, we got that.
Yeah, the dice have been insane this game. We've both in the first battle round, we both rolled a 1 into a 1. Insane.
And on
I don't know what's up with the dice box. But it's fine.
13 to 10, so it'd be on 6s down to 5s. So 1 at 1 AP.
1
Get
at
out
1
of here.
AP. I'm good.
Okay. We've got the defensive array, so on 2s. And wounding on 6s down to 5s. 5 of them at no AP.
Take 1. Down to 8.
Okay. We've got the onslaught on 2s. And wounding on, it'll be on 5s down to 4s with dev wounds. So we've got 6 at no AP.
Okay. So 6. 1 goes.
Okay. Then we've got the heavy stubbers The red will be the
Executioners go forever, dude. Oh my god.
regular, and the red is anti-fly 4 up as well. Be on 2s, I said, yeah. And wounding on, this will be on 6s down to 5s.
And or yeah, 5s.
Linked. So we've got 10 at no AP.
10 twos. Take 2 more. Down to 5.
Okay. And is that everybody? Heavy bolter, heavy stubber, rocket bomb, gantling. Yep. Okay. Underwhelming. Not a fan.
I liked it. I had a great time.
Yeah. No, I can tell. So the heavy bolter, I don't think he can see the demon prince. He might be able to.
Heavy bolter guy?
Yeah. I don't think so. No, he's behind the wall. We'll just go with the original plan, which was firing at the noise marines.
Sounds good.
Or do we fire at the infractors? I don't know if it really matters.
If you do, you'll kill my whip guy. I'll be sad because he had to be in weird coherency spot.
I like that. Yeah, we'll just go into the infractors. I think it's fine. Okay. So that's 3 attacks on 3s, right? Sorry, everybody has a different profile. 3 attacks on 3s. And Iron Hand that. But they're sustained 2, which is really cool.
That is cool. And they will wound on 3s.
Wounding on 3s. So we've got 6 of them at...
so I'll be in cover, so I'll be on 3s. Starting with the guy on the whip guy in the end. Who's 3? 1, 2...
3 damage each.
1, 2... Oh, we'll have to lose that guy. Oh, sad. Alright, well, fair enough.
Okay. And then I don't believe there's anybody else that...
How many guns is too many? The answer is yes. Indeed.
No, not quite. Okay. Then... Yeah, we will take the Redemptor into these, and whatever they are, Tormentors.
Yep, you got it.
We will use the non-overcharged profile.
Sure. So
D6 plus 1. So.
Oh, did you want to shoot like your rifles into them?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
Because you posted you have at least the Mastercrafted and the regular bolt rifle.
It would just be the Mastercrafted and the regular.
Yeah, so roll it out.
Let's do that. Okay. So it'd be 2 on 2s with rapid fire, so it'd be 3 on 2s. And then wounding on not those, we'll reroll 1.
Incredible.
Still
what are these dice today?
They're not.
It's amazing.
We're not sending our best. So then the bolt rifle will be the Batrep doesn't have anything, so and then on not that. Okay. Well, good talk.
Good stuff. See, I knew that would happen. That's why I reminded you.
Yeah. So it would be 3 shots from the big gun on the Redemptor into those guys on 3s. Man.
Zaru, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you.
On wounding on 2s, I'm assuming. Yep. Okay. 2 at 3 AP.
6s. We die. You've overwhelmed.
Great. We did it. All right. Then the other cool thing that will happen this turn, which is me killing this rhino. Come on. So he is not oathed, but I do have +1 to hit. So.
Yes. And
so it'll be the big guns, 2 of them on 2s, and then wounding on 3s. Reroll it. 2 of them at 4 AP.
2 AP 4. I am in cover, so I could save on 6s. If we roll 2 consecutive 6s, maybe it's amazing. No, I rolled double 1s, so I die.
Okay.
I died to minimum damage, right?
Probably, yeah. It's
D6 plus 4.
12 damage.
Yep. And then Explodey. No. Nobody's in it, so that one just goes away. Goodbye, Rhino.
There's another There's another no priz like that.
Indeed.
And then let's see here. At this point, I think that's probably all the things that I'll be doing.
Neat.
Just really hoping to ice that thing, but that sucks. It's okay. Anything else that we want to do here? I think we're okay. So I don't think there's any charges. These guys fell back. So everything else is out of range. So
Cool.
I think we're good here. So over to you.
Alrighty.
We would have scored 3 for overwhelming force, and then 4 for no prisoners.
And I'll get my sabotage. Sick.
Action CP. Sorry.
Did you get that one or no? On this third? How many
Sorry,
did
what?
you have on my turn?
I had.
You had 2, and then you
Well,
gained...
I would have had 2, and then I gained 1 for Calgar. So.
Right. Cool. All right. Behind enemy lines, engaged on front. So one of those is okay. Let's open up my table quarters. Neat. Behind enemy lines, engage on all fronts. Am I running at you? I don't think I am. I would prefer not to. I don't think I'm going to get behind your lines, though. That's for sure. Let's do easy stuff first. I will... move my models towards your models, probably. I think is what's going to happen here. Let's advance. I get 3 on primary. Let's advance some guys. Actually, I think before I start moving, I'm going to run to the bathroom real quick. I'll leave it on me for now. Yep. Cheers. All right. I'm back. I'm ready to go.
Me too.
All right. Perfect timing. So, easy stuff first. I will roll an advance for this Demon Prince. 2. That's not very good. I get with 2. Could go 8. 7.5. 1.5. So that's 9. And then 7. Okay, that's not too bad. So we can go here for a 5. I'll take that. This friendo will go. He'll just walk. I think we said that this was a 5-inch charge. I'll just snap him. When I measured where he could go earlier, he can go 3. 3. Oh, come on, TTS. 4, 5. Plus 9. Should be a 5-inch charge, I guess. Or 6-inch charge. That sounds right. 6 and a 5. Okay. The noisy boys will advance. Ooh, okay, that's interesting. I think we're gonna shoot Calgar maybe a little bit.
Hope you don't.
Not gonna get 12. Almost exactly, I don't get 12, but that's not too bad. So I give myself 18 from your guy here, and then I think everyone's just gonna kind of like rock up there. Where is the line to this guy? It's here. Well, what Coffinus? That's where you got to be then. We can't do any like peaks with him, right? It's just where we're at. All right, Lord Cacophonist, it's time for you to earn your money, buddy. These guys will advance. 9. It's okay. Where's my melty gun, guys? Here. Shoot a regular melty gun shot somewhere. I don't know if I'm that excited about shooting this Redemptor Dreadnought with a melty gun. Probably just run over here. 9, can you get me there? Can't see the Rhino. Yeah, we might as well just shoot him at the fucking repulsor and see if we get any damage. Plasmy gun. Obsessionist will go here. Regular bolter guy will go here. Plasmy gun. And then this guy will go there and be coherent with these two and love it. Luscious Lucius. Hey,
Who can have more children,
Mr. Shuma.
the Emperor or Marnius Calgar?
The answer to who has more children is Magnus, I think. He's got 1,000 of them, I've heard. Lucius can kind of hang out, like, up here, maybe? Actually, if I go in here, I think that's actually, like, kind of a neat place to go. Because the line to see him is, like, kind of awkward. Don't think that guy can move far enough, and this guy's behind the thing. Yeah, that's the best place to be for sure. All right. This guy doesn't want to move because I think you'll shoot him and he'll die. So that seems bad. Probably not do that. And then this Lord Exultant will just advance to a place where he's hard to shoot, which is probably here. Peek over there, so the line shouldn't cross these two walls is the idea. And then am I gonna have to fucking send a Lord Exultant and a tactical Marine squad? I really don't want to. I will advance them. Into the box, please. 3, so if you have 10 inches. I think I will go into this little pocket. Side an inch. I don't think I'm gonna kill Calgar. He just charges me and I'm sad. Eh. What are you gonna do? I don't know. Just explode, I guess. Let's pull back a little bit. We'll choke up on that move slightly. Okay. Moved. Follow-up question. Are we going to bring the Tormentors or the Noise Marines out and shoot at this Rhino? It would make me feel good, but I don't think I would take the objective away from you, and that would make me feel sad, so I'm not going to do that yet. And I can't shoot them at Calgar, because this guy is too close to me. He should be like here, right? Yep, so I can't do anything with him. Okay. Neat. I think that's my movement. So guys who advanced are this guy, these guys, technically this stuff in the back. Oh, let's move this Rhino. It's gonna go here. And these guys. Sweet. Not behind enemy lines. Okay. Shooting stuff. Let's shoot. Let's shoot the noisy boys. At Calgar, and then Lord Cacophonist over here.
Yep.
That's where we're going. You got a wounded guy, so I'll shoot my Sonics first, I guess. I'm going to reroll ones now because I have one pledge complete. So 3s, rerolling ones, rerolling ones. Let's go away. These are sustained. And then force. 4, AP1, ignore cover.
Force. Save 2.
Neat.
So he... Or 1 damage each.
They're 2.
These are 2.
Mhm.
So he's gone.
And then 2 on, flag guy that nobody cares about. Blasty Masties. Flip that to a 6, so it'll be a hit and a sustain. And then these will be on 3s. 6, those will be 5 ups for you, your regular guys. 3 damage each.
Jeez. Alright, so he gone. He gone. We'll leave the count.
If you put on a Victrix, they just die.
Yeah, I can't for some reason change their life total, so yeah.
I can. Weird.
Manual.
Oh, it looks like you just
Yep,
lagged
I
out.
did.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go back in.
I'll save it just in case, but the lobby should still be up unless it kills it for me. I guess it is Tuesday. Now I'm thinking about it. Server update day. Let's go. What's up, everybody in chat who just joined? Truend, how's it going? Justin Wade Sims, nice to see you. Also, RT you. Well, M Bison, love it. Neat. So company champions out of 1. Yeah.
Okay.
Should be good.
There we go. Yep.
Sweet. All right. Lord Cacophonist into the tacticals on 2s, 1 sustain, and then on 3s. 6 AP1 ignore cover.
Of course.
Oh, good roll.
Go through.
2 damage each.
1 damage or
2 damage.
Okay. Dedupe.
Neat. All right. Well, that was pretty good. We'll do the Tormentors. Do I care about this Plasma guy? Not really. So I'll overcharge my Plasma and shoot my Melt. I'll just shoot everything at this guy, I guess.
Yep.
So here's my Plasmas. Overchargy. Actually, is the Plasma gun in Ravi? Yeah. So, blam. Okay, well, that was unfortunate. And then Melta. Nailed it. Aw. Ulties. Okay. Did my plasmas explode? No. Neat. We tried. A valiant effort was made. Let's see. On the off chance I don't have to charge those guys, I'll shoot the Demon Prince that just walked normally at them, I guess.
Yep.
Good start. Just 1. AP1. He's gonna live.
Oops.
Oh,
David.
dang. Alright, fair enough. And then this dude will shoot, I guess, the Redemptor Dreadnought. I don't really have anything else to do here, too. Everybody else already shot stuff. 1 AP1.
On 3s.
Yeah, take a damage. Got him.
1 damage.
That's 2, but you're the guy. Okay. Cool. Let's do charges. important stuff first. We'll do the 6 here. 10 should be fine. Make sure I don't get intervened by Calgar. So we'll go here, I guess. And then impact attack. Uh, 4 damage on you. Sorry, 3 damage. Not 4, 3.
Okay.
The 5. Okay. Unnecessary, but sure. You already overwhelmed, yeah, so there's no reason not to go to the objective. I'll just peek my wing like around this corner in case cover matters. Impact. Let's not flub out again, please. 6 damage. Nice. Let's see what. These guys will charge the rhino. Can I go inside the building? Like this. So it charges the rhino. Yeah, that's unfortunate, actually. No, maybe not. So I have to probably do this. This guy could base here. Can anybody not base definitively? If we put this guy here, base with you. Nobody can fit there, so he would have to go. .5 and then 3.5 and couldn't base. So then these guys get to do what they want. So we'll push them this way. Doesn't really matter where I go, right? Neat. Guess I could charge here. I'm not very good at attacking, but I do have a lot of attacks. And that is better than charging with all these guys. Although they're going to get shot anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter that much. Yeah, you know, fuck it. We'll declare a charge with these Noise Marines into the tacticals. Go get them, boys. No, they fail. Fair enough. I'm not going to reroll that. Do I want to charge the prince in? If I declare it, you get to shoot me with rerolls, which is bad. Now I'll just declare the Lord Exultant into them. 4. I do make it, but not very well. I'm just gonna go like this with these guys. I'm not even gonna bother with them. I think that these two should have it. That's all my charges. Let me do the fighting. You do have interrupt money, so we'll fight with one of these guys first. It doesn't really matter who, I guess. This guy? Sure. Hi, Inky. He has 6 attacks. He hits on 2s. We're rolling once. He wins on 5s, though. 2, AP 2.
On 4s.
Nailed it. Would you like to interrupt?
That's a great question. Would be with the Redemptor. He's not going to do great stuff, though. I mean, no, I don't. Good.
Okay. So the Lord Exultant, I guess, will go here. And those two will swing. I guess 3. We can put a guy there. In case it matters. I'm not going to use my special ability or anything. Here's the Lord Exultant. Bonk. Rerolling once. Bonk. 5 AP2. Get out of here. And then we'll go back towards the objective. Like that. Can't get outside an inch of the wall, but that's okay. I think this guy... Oh, hello. Would have to go here so that that guy can go there. And then this guy can go here, that guy can go there. All right, neat. These friends will touch the repulsor and base it. That guy will go sort of towards the thing. Can I do that? I might have to not base the repulsor actually, because I have to be in coherency, and that guy in the middle can't move. Yeah, I think that's what I have to do. So we'll touch it, but it can combat move. And then we'll attack. It doesn't really matter who we attack. I guess we'll swing the whip at this guy and everything else into the rhino. It is 12 attacks on the rhino. It's gonna be amazing. Get him. Reroll once. Sick. 2. AP0. Whip into the tank. 1 AP1 into the tank.
1 at AP1
into the repulsor. He good.
Save. And then, sorry.
2 AP0. Yeah, 2 AP0. There, just punching.
Saved 1.
Okay. So don't even mark it because you'll just heal. And then here is the dude into the Redempty. Hero 1s. That sucks. And then 5s. 3 AP2.
Saved it, but he dies.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, we got him. So I could go back towards the objective, but it doesn't matter really. I might as well touch it, I guess, in case you have trouble killing me for some reason. That's all my attacks. Hit me back over here with all these friends.
We'll do the rhino, so it'll be 3 of them on 4s. Might as well Iron Hand. And then on
2.
So 1 at.
You went on 3s, right? You shrink 6?
Yeah. It'd be 2 at no AP.
Take 1. I'll take it on the end.
Okay. And then Repex is 6 on 4s, right? Yep.
Ooh,
And
look at it go.
Might as well Iron Hand.
Should be 3s, I think, because it is +1.
Oh yeah, yep, you're right. Sorry.
So you get 1 more.
1 more there.
Yep.
Yep.
And then 2. Was your strength 8? Yeah, strength 8. 5.
Or it is. It is. God, I am. Their melee profiles are not committed to memory. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair. Yeah, I lose the plasma guy.
So 5 at no AP.
Yep, plasma guy's dead. Okie dokie. That's it for me. I do get my pledges, so I'm up to 3. So I have rerolls to wounds now.
Sorry, I need. Oh, never mind. Just kidding. Just kidding. Carry on.
Yep. I have engaged on 3, but I haven't gone behind, so I'll ditch that for a CP. So I get 2 victory points, and we are over to you.
Okay. All right. Draw some cards. 3. Got area denial and secure. All right, we can maybe do those. Let's oath some stuff.
Let's oath some stuff.
Let's oath some stuff.
I gave you plenty of things to oath.
Yeah, there's a goodly amount of oathing to be.
Artinu already spent
All right, so
60 at your store to get the first
down in my deployment zone.
first Death Guard
There's
codex.
to hang out
Oh,
in my backfield. Although there's
like from 9th edition.
is substantially larger than the Demon Prince, so I can probably scooch a little bit. The question then becomes
The first one for 10th.
This guy is tagged.
So you want 2? Yeah, I'm in an
Okay.
now
Right?
with my whip guy. Those guys scared me for a sec. I thought I would have to base the Rhino. I was glad I was strung, actually. I was glad my advance roll sucked.
Well, yeah. All right. So
Emperor's Children does such cool things, chat. I don't score points well, but man, dude, do I do cool combat stuff? Well, then you get 3 for home objective, I think.
Yep.
I want Calgar to come out. I'm gonna overwatch the shit out of that fucker.
Well, I think we're gonna oath one of these guys. I mean, it doesn't really matter which one, I guess, because we'll probably just oath. So the question becomes,
I'll keep my pledge on 2, by the way.
okay.
Making sure you're going. Oh, because people steal them. People take them. They'll take all the good codexes.
I'm trying to think of which one of these idiots I want to. Probably this guy for sure, and then
1 or 2 codexes. Yikes.
secondary.
That is classic GW though, just like underprint, hardcore.
So primary is on my right flank, secondary is on my left flank.
Yep. So I just numbered
okay.
them. Is that like a 1 and 2?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yep.
You got it.
Let me know, is this 2 shenanigans? If I stick like a fender out here, do I have line of sight on these?
Absolutely, for sure.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, as soon as part of your model crosses over, then that's the part you trace line of sight from. So none of the ruin rules apply.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so. The kitty corner terrain features, I think, are explicitly built that way for the Pariah Nexus layouts. They're like that's what you're supposed to do is hide and then poke out.
Right. I just want to do that so I can poke my fender out. I have line of sight on these guys now with everything here. These guys are pretty much going to stay where they are. I do need to come up slightly. Maybe I can see this now. Trying to see the actual objective footprint here.
Oh, you can raise it up. Boop. There you go.
There we go. Maybe. I keep seeing the train. I don't want the train.
Oh,
the thing.
Really? Do it again.
Yeah.
Is that?
There's like something.
Is that better?
No.
That's
I'm
really
feeling...
weird.
Yeah. Can you do it? There we go. Okay, I got it. Oh crap. Okay.
Oh, you're trying to do the aura. Understood.
Yeah. Okay. So
I was just raising the whole template.
I think. So hypothetically, if I.
Oh, you want to get the code, of course. I always forget about the code. Stupid code. Let me buy a fucking code, GW. You don't even have to.
No.
You don't even have to send me a book.
I can get back in that little.
I'll buy the codes
here. I think we're probably okay there.
I'd pay
Okay,
$20 per
all
code, and then there's no overhead.
And then
Don't have to print it in China and pay tariffs to ship it over.
What are we doing? We're area denying and we're securing no man's land. Well, sir.
Yeah, it's like crazy. They don't let you do that. It's like wild. Absolute insanity.
So what I'm gonna do here? Oh, this rhino heals. Awesome. Oop. Okay.
All that hard work, my poor tormentors.
Yeah.
They tried so hard.
I'm gonna fall back with this rhino.
Anvil, Champions, and Virulent Victorium. Hell yeah. I don't know.
He's on it. I don't
know how excited I am
scourge my cargo
about Death Guard.
onto the point.
To be honest, chat, all the detachments, and this is maybe just me. All the detachments feel kind of the same for Death Guard to me. I don't know if that's the case for anybody else, but it's kind of like they're like, oh, I add affliction to people. And you're like, oh, okay, and I'm hard to kill a little bit,
And might not be.
and I reroll my wound rolls.
So,
Oh, okay,
I think either way.
just like all the other ones.
Okay. And then these guys back here are just screening.
This guy's in engagement right now. I think you want to do something like this, maybe.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, he was just inside the Obsessionist Aura. I just put the bubbles out there so you can see.
There we go.
Neat.
Can just get a little space. Let's give me some space. Tactical Marines.
Look at these guys. This is an assault on Black Reach Sergeant. Look at that fucking guy.
Yeah.
That guy's from 4th edition. That is a venerable model in someone's collection. I love
I
that.
use Force Org for the models.
Yeah.
Like it's just overwhelming the amount of Marine models that there are.
It's
So
crazy.
like, I don't know. You're over here and you're this now.
Yeah. For a while, this was a starter set, and they were snap fit, and so it came with like a billion models in it, and it was really cheap because they were all like one piece basically. They looked horrible. It was Marines and Orcs. They looked like trash, but they were so cheap that everyone had just like 5 of these starter sets. They were crazy. It was like $75 or something, and you got like a 600 point Space Marine army and a 600 point Orc army and like some terrain and like all their rules and stuff. So everyone had like 3 of those stupid tactical squads.
All right. So this guy's here. This guy's here.
Yeah, and the captain,
Mr.
the captain with his like his little sword, his sword poking out. Incredible.
Right up in there. Boop.
All right. I might overswatch. Is that worth? It's really cute. It means I can't overwatch Calgar, but if I shoot Gilliman, it's awesome. I will overwatch. Fuck it. We ball.
Okay.
So it's one Sonic Blaster dude's out of range.
All armor of contempt for free.
It is not the shooting phase.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. That's yeah. That's only the shooting phase.
So here is the Blasty Masties. Is my Cacophonist? No. Maybe this is a mistake. I don't know. We'll see what we roll on our Blastmasters. Blasty Masties, go! We rolled like trash. Oh, dang. All right, that's too bad. I'll flip 1 to a 6, so I'll get 2 hits. Yep. And I'll win on 3s. Just 1? Yeah, AP2.
On force.
3 damage.
Goes.
And then it should be 9 Sonic Blasters shots. 3 or 6s. Okay. All right. Well, I guess when you roll 15 dice or like 20 dice, you roll literally 0 6s. It is what it is. All right. That's it for me. That Overwatch would have been bad into anybody, chat. You can't be upset about that. Fuck. God damn it.
On these guys.
That was horrible. That was particularly atrocious.
Calgar can come out, and maybe we just try to get into these Noise Marines, which would be cool. Let's see what we roll for a.
Yeah, the old captain with the
good advance. We can
the captain with like he was holding a bolter, right, and he was just like had a sword out the side.
Went to the ding dongs over here. So advancing Calgar 3.
I remember I hated that guy. The Marines were whatever, but the fucking captain.
9 puts me here.
Oh, I found him. The captain was so bad, dude.
To those guys then. Or that's a.
Oh, it turns out when you put a really, really, really nice paint job on him, he looks okay.
These guys anymore. Might be fun to try though. The other question is, do I need Calgar to kill these demon princes?
Oh, you got a dreadnought in that kit too. I remember that now.
I guess if I could kick you off of this primary, it would be really.
And Terminators.
It'd be a really cool thing of me to do. We're gonna do that. We're gonna try it for that. So
Yeah, the worst equipment, right? No Thunderhammers. Just fucking trash ass stuff.
Okay. And then this Repex, I think we just hang out where we are because we should have a bead on the these guys as well as the Demon Prince. And then Gilliman can just do Gilliman things, I think.
Checks out.
Yep. Okay. As far as movement, I think we're good. Double checking if there's anything else I want to do here. I think I'm okay. Yeah. Go shooting.
Mm-hmm.
So, what's left in this? We have the company champion with the bolt pistol, which is unexciting. Calgar with his things. He's got options. We're gonna go over here. So first thing is this Rep-X. We're going to go into the primary El Primero over here with the big guns. And what else? We do want to kill this guy. Since he is flying, I'm going to take all the anti-flying stuff into him, as well as the onslaught. I think between that and the laser destroyers, that should friggin' do it. And then everything else is going to go into the tormentors that he's currently engaged with.
Cool.
So, big guns into the Demon Prince.
-1 to hit me. Because you're engaged.
Why is it? Oh, because, yeah, yes, of course. With rerolls, though, so it is on 4s. And wounding on that many. So 2 wounds, 4 AP.
Invuln save. I'm not going to reroll here, so we're just going to roll it and see what we got. 1 goes through.
Okay, we got
9 damage. 9 down to 8, so I'm down on 2.
Okay. Then we've got let's just do the anti-fly on the rocket pod is 2 attacks. This will be on 4s with rerolls. Oh. And then on 2s, 1 at 1 AP.
Goes through. Down to 1.
And then we'll do the heavy stubber, the anti-fly one, this will be on 4s with rerolls. And on 4s, 1 at no AP.
Alright, well, that gets me. That was easy, I guess. Explode. Oh.
Alright, take it. And then we've got everything else. So heavy bolters, regular heavy stubber, and defensive array into these guys. So regular heavy stubber on 4s, no rerolls. Wounding on 4s, so 1 at no AP.
Good.
Okay. We've got the defensive array on 4s as well. And wounding on 4s, 2 at no AP.
Good.
And then the heavy bolters. Oops. On 4s. Man. And then
3.
wounding on 3s, 1 at 1 AP.
Good.
Okay. A whole lot of nothing. Next up, we'll do, let me think here. Gilliman's ranged attacks are lackluster, to say the least. Range of the 36 is on that squad over there. So what I think I do... Noise range are all 2s. Okay. So we're going to go big guns into the Demon Prince. We'll go the anti-fly stuff into the Demon Prince. All the 24s into the Demon Prince. And then the Iron Hail Heavy Stubber... Well, yeah, the regular Iron Hail into these guys, as well as the Heavy Bolter. Everything else into the Demon Prince.
Okay.
Okay. So big guns on 3s. Rerolls. Okay. 1 hit and 1 wound. 4 AP.
Yep. 4 AP. Goes through. I'll probably just eat that. Yeah, that's fine.
So
Yep.
9.
So I'm at 1.
Okay. We got the rocket pod.
These are like 60 points more than my models.
Rolls.
Oh, monsters are so fucking overcost in chat. That's
3
crazy.
at 1 AP.
Okay. 2, 3. I am in cover, so I'm good.
Okay. Excuse me. Anti-fly. Heavy stubber on 3s, rerolls. And wounding on 4s. Or, well, yeah, B4s.
Two?
So, and this is twin linked.
3.
4. Yep. No AP.
4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm good.
Okay. Onslaught on 3s with reroll. And wounding on 5s down to 4s with death wounds. 1
So,
death wound.
Yeah,
and-
that just gets me. Explode. No. Would have been nice.
Right. And then, okay, so now Gilliman has options, I guess. Is he, how far away is he? 14. That does get him within rapid fire, so we'll do his ranged attack against the Noise Marines. 4 attacks on 2s. Okay.
Nice.
And
Should be a 3.
thing. Yep. Oh, so
Yep.
what is it?
I'm on
2
a
AP.
5 up, I think. One dies. Lose a blaster.
Okay. And then Calgar.
Mhm.
He's got his Vitrix have no range. The company champion has a bolt pistol. Who cares? And he has the Gauntlets of Ultramar. So 4 on 2s
Indeed.
with. So 4 hits and wounding on.
Should be 5s here. I'm T5.
Oh, you're T5. That's terrible for me. Yeah, on 5s. And an Iron Hand 1. Okay, take it.
Well, they're twin linked.
Add 2. They are twin linked.
Yeah, no need to Iron Hand. You just reroll. 3?
Yeah. Yep. So still 3.
Yeah. We'll start on the guys in cover. Ooh. I'll lose 1.
Good. All right. And then yeah, this Repex will be the last one to go here, I believe. Just double checking everybody. You guys can't shoot. Fine. Okay, so we'll go this Repex in the big guns into the Demon Prince as well as the Anti-Fly, and then we'll take the everything else into the Infractors.
Okay.
So big guns on 3s, and wounding on 3s. 2 of them at 4 AP.
I'll slow it, I guess. First one goes through, just kills me on a 2 up. Yeah, that's fine. Just roll not a 1 into a 1 for damage, I think. Yeah. Explode. No.
All right, and then everything else, which is the let's see, the onslaught. So 12 attacks into the Infractors on 3s, and wounding on this is on 3s
Should be 3s.
with dev wounds. 1 dev, 3 saves at no AP.
1, 2, 3 on 3s. All good. So dev at the end.
Yep. And then heavy bolter.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's do it like good players. We'll do the regular heavy stubber here on 3s, and wounding on 4s. 1 at no AP.
Take 1.
Okay. Now we'll do the heavy bolters on 3s. Oh. Wow. Okay. And then the defensive array on these, and on 4s. 5 at no AP.
5 at no AP on 3s. Take 1, so lose the wounded guy.
Okay. And then I believe that's everybody. Yep. Okay. That's it. So moving to charges.
Let's do it. Come on in, Calgar.
Yep. We're going Calgar into the infractors. 6 would get me there, I think. Yep. So. And then I don't think this guy has room here. Doesn't look like. So I guess we just go this way with it.
Fair enough.
Would have liked a little bit bigger charge, but
Could always re-roll it.
all right. Yeah, I could. Gilliman's just gonna hang out there. That's what he does now.
Mm-hmm.
That's his job. Go to fights, I guess. So,
Okay.
Yeah, Calgar. This guy's base, so we will.
I will Armor of Contempt here, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. Armor of Abhorrence, excuse me. Mine's
Oh.
different.
Yep.
Yeah, he goes there to be base. Yep. And then
I don't know.
so this guy can fight me through the wall here because I couldn't get outside an inch, so he could just go there.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Yeah, I like doing that.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay. Yeah, then that'll be it. So company champion first. He's got the 6 attacks with the precision.
Yep.
Ooh.
Oh, and I've taken 1 devastating damage on these guys. Neat. And he'll use his special ability in case he lives.
Does the devastating? Sorry, point of order. Does the devastating happen at the very end of all the attacks?
Yes.
Okay, I've been doing that wrong. So okay, cool. It doesn't usually come up on other things, just like the Revex, because it just have to have one.
Yeah, it's just like sometimes like you'll like shoot and then the heavy bolter kills a guy and then like the devastating goes over somewhere. Yeah. Or vice versa.
Yep. So yeah, company champion. We'll go into them with the things. So 6 attacks on 2s.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Okay, take it.
Should be 3s.
Yep.
Nice. 2.
That's not 3s for the most part. 2 of them at AP2.
AP2 down to 1.
We'll get into the exultant.
Yeah.
I'd rather kill dudes.
1 goes through. I'll pay now. I'll get a feel no pain. It won't probably matter for this guy unless I double 6 him. No, so he loses this guy.
Okay. Then the Vitric.
I just do it when I receive damage.
Got 10 attacks on 2s.
Mm-hmm.
And wounding on.
Should be 3s?
3s, yep. We've got 6 of them at 2 AP.
6. So on the regular dudes, it should all be the same. It doesn't really matter because they'll all be on force. Here we go. 2 go through. Do I die? 1 guy lives. So 1 guy's dead. And then 1 guy takes 1.
Okay. And then Murniers.
Oh, Murniers.
6 of them on 2s.
8.
And we'll Iron Hand 1.
Cool.
And then wounding on, these are T8. So these
Yeah,
are
it should be 2s.
2s as well. Twin linked.
5.
So 5 of them on 3s.
Alrighty.
5 of them 3 AP.
So 2 regular guys on 5s. Nailed it.
Ugh.
Nailed it. The wounded guy's dead, probably, unless I trip 6, which would be crazy. No. And then the last guy. Oh my god. Incredible.
Ow. Okay.
You take that, Marnie's Calgar.
We tried.
That was the greatest armor of contempt I've ever used in my life. That was crazy. That's absolutely insane. Do you want to consolidate anywhere?
Yeah, probably. Just do one of those.
One of them there. Go closer kind of deals.
Yep.
Sick. All right. A fight over here, I guess. If I pile in, I touch these guys, so I'll just chill. and slap the repulsor one time.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Sick. Nothing. Hit me back, repulsor.
All right. Got 6 of them.
A truly incredible roll.
On 4s. Yeah. So
Neat.
that many. And
2s?
On 2s.
3.
3 of them. No
1,
EP.
2, 3 on bolter guy. He good.
Yep.
What a fight.
And then
It's the
yeah,
Lord
these guys.
Exultant unit. Yeah, this guy. Where's this guy at? Is he based here? Is that where we're at?
I guess
Or could he base
really
here?
make that clear. I was basing there.
Sure.
So
Yeah, Sovereign's based. Yeah. I'll swing with my company champion is a 3-up save. I'll swing with my obsessionist first. So he's 6 attacks. Rerolling 1s, that sucked. Okay. Game. You're gonna have to give me some help here, guys. All right, just rerolling 1s. Just 1. AP 1. That was really bad. Okay. My lash. Brother. Okay. Rerolling. All right. It's 4 AP 2 from the whip. Whoopsh.
4 AP2 on 5s.
1 damage each.
So 1.
And then going on Victrix, we're going on Calgar.
We'll go on the first Vitrix.
Okie dokie. How does your champion's ability work? Won't pop up. Company heroes. Let's look at their thing. Company heroes.
They do less cool stuff now.
Each time an attack targets the unit, right? So I -1 to wound you still. I have 8 attacks with my Lord Exultant on 2s. Rerolling 1s. 6s are lethal, and this will be 3s to 4s. Reroll. Okay, sick. So 7 AP3.
This will be on 4-ups. So
Yep.
We'll slow roll this. So first one's on the Vitrix. Save
You
it.
can. They're all going to be 4-ups, so you can just roll, and the first fail is automatically on the Victrix. You don't have to
That's
slow roll here, and then you just take feel no pains off the second one.
Yeah. Okay, so 3 go through.
So Victrix dies, and then 4 feel no pains on Calgar, I assume.
Yep.
Yeah, it's 2 damage each. So yeah, 4. We got him for 2.
2 damage on kill.
Let's go. Good job, team.
All right. I think that's all the things.
Mm-hmm. It certainly seems like
Yep.
thing-like.
Seems like it. So I don't think I quite got there with area denial, which is annoying, but I didn't think they would. Oh, God, I am so close. No, I'm not there.
Well, you have to be within 3.
Okay. Oh, yeah. I'm thinking.
Yeah, I have to not be within 6, but you have to be within 3. You secure for 1. Because I have this one still.
Yeah, because I only have 2.
I have 3.
Because those guys.
They're too strong. They're too strong.
Those guys had to die. So okay. Yeah, secure for 2. Not a great turn. Not a
Keeping area denial or ditching it?
I might as well just keep it. It's fine.
Cool.
We like area denial.
All right. Sick. So my go. I will draw 2. So I've killed a unit so far. So we're almost pledge complete. Oh dang! Oh no, it didn't. Literally didn't matter. Oh, it mattered for my Overwatch. I had one reels of them, but I didn't. I fucking reeled like shit anyway, so it didn't matter. Yeah, it didn't make any difference. So we are drawing 2 cards. Recover assets contained. Stop trying fucking actions. God damn it. That's frustrating. That's a frustrating series of draws right there. Could get it. You could get an assassination, not an overwhelming forest deck. That's not what we're gonna do.
Not a, yeah.
Come on. These draws have been brutal. Overwhelming. Recover assets containment. Yeah, well, I can't do anything about it. I think I'm going to auto pass the Lord Exultant. So I score 8. And then... maybe Gilliman will fall over. And then we'll have the greatest day of our lives. If Gilliman falls over, it's like super sick. Can charge him with Lucius. Have a big battle of our warlords. That'd be cool. Or we could contain probably. No, I'd have to be in my deployment zone probably. Oh, that's such an annoying draw. Poop. Poopy. I could recover here, I guess. Or contain here with Lucius, which is probably what I should do. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Boring. Boring. Contain with this Rhino. So we'll disembark our friends out of the Rhino.
Those saves on that Infractor squad's gonna be huge.
Yeah, it's why you dumped all the CP, try to keep them going. Alright. So if you just like, if I fell back and you just push forward, we're still safe over here. So we could just charge this guy. Or charge Gilliman. That's really far. Not gonna do that. It's a 9. Fuck that. Go for that 5. A nice. What's this number? Like 6. I'm in. I'm into it. You son of a bitch! I'm in. Oh, these guys should disembark.
I'm gonna Overwatch.
Sure.
Overwatch this.
You got it.
I think that's correct. I have more CP than has ever happened. Yeah, so big guns. Well, let's do heavy bolters first, just in case. Lamp, nothing. Defensive array. 2 of them. Nothing.
T4.
Onslaught. 2 of them.
1.
1 of them. No AP.
On a 3. Good.
Okay. The heavy stubbers. Ugh. Nope. And then rocket pod. Okay.
It's D3 shots, right?
Oh yeah, shit. I don't know why I just did 3. Let's figure out how many shots it is, everybody.
2.
2 shots. And none of those. Okay, great. And then just the big guns, I think. So let's see what we get.
Zorp. Oh.
And we'll Iron Hand this. Because why not? Nope.
Ooh. 2. Big 2 up.
And-
Roll 1. Do it. Okay.
Okay.
I'll save on a 6, I guess.
4 AP.
No. So it kills that guy.
Yes.
My little guy, no! No!
So he loses.
At this point, nothing. He loses. Oh, lethal hits. Yeah, he loses lethal hits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Yeah, he also loses reroll wound, or reroll ones to wound, but he already gets that from the detachment now because I have enough stuff.
Right.
So that's okay. So your line of sight into this is pretty robust. It's like this, basically. So let's do this a little bit more smart. More smarter. I guess we could go like this. What I would love to do is put these guys in a position where they can't be seen by the repulsor. Let's give you a 1-inch thing so we don't walk into your engagement range because that's cheating, I've heard. Actually don't know. I've just heard it down the grapevine. Is it possible to do this with the regular move? Yes, but we are now in line of sight of these, all of these repulsors. Yeah, so we'll advance them. So we'll just go in this corner and be not visible. And then that just means that we'll have to contain with the Rhino. Okay. So the Rhino will go over here and do containies. The noisy boys just shoot, kill him in a trillion times. Noisy boys will probably shoot Gilliman a trillion times, I think, is what we're doing.
Yep.
Seems like the play. I don't know. We could also run away and shoot Calgar. There's no reason not to advance them, because I'm not doing anything else with them this turn, so I'm like, fuck it. 8 inches. There's Calgar. Just like this. So I could Blast Master Calgar. Maybe does that line exist? Should go quicker. The line is like that. So I could Blast Master him from here. And then not get Executioner, maybe? If I went like... I'll just mark them. If I went like this... Yeah, it'd be in line of sight there. So I'd have to be... I guess I could be on this thing.
I mean, it wouldn't be with most of the guns.
Yeah, I really only care about the Blastmasters, to be honest. If I run away... Oh, from your guy? Yeah, I think I'm going to let him move, though, so I actually... I think he could move and see me if I... Yeah. But I think if we, like, peel back to here, I don't think you can.
No, I don't think so.
For, like, this, and I would just get 2 Blastmaster shots on a Calgar.
If I came
That's
up
probably what I need.
that makes a difference. No.
Yeah. Alright, so we'll do that. And we'll just shoot with those 2 guys. And I don't think that gives line of sight from this guy.
I mean, he could just... I guess he's probably still engaged.
If we do this... Yeah, if you can move, then it's whatever. Hopefully I engage you.
I don't think he does 5 damage to a Lord Exultant, but...
Yeah, it's unlikely. I will do that, and then I'll bring these guys in. Strat, and they're gonna come in, and we're gonna shoot Calgar like 1,000,000 times. 1,000,000 times.
See what it takes.
Okay. Let's just see how far over I can be with this shot here. It is like basically as far as I am. All right, fair enough. Cool. Let's do shooting. Oh, sorry. I think that these guys are going to fall back.
Okay.
We're going to give them a little token, and they're going to go this way. Like that. Shooting. I'm going to shoot these guys into Calgar. Here are my...
This is the aforementioned 1,000,000 times.
This is 6 times, so I don't know. But it has the special guy in it, so it's pretty neat. So these miss. I'll flip one to a 6, and then that sustains. And these will wound on 3s. 4 AP, 2 ignore cover.
On 4s. That's not great.
3 damage each.
That's a lot. So 9.
Yeah, so take 6 on Calgar and see if he lives, and then if he doesn't, then it's great. Or just hit it in 3s.
Oh, yeah. So, well, I guess it does. Yeah, I guess it doesn't really matter. So.
Well, it has to go on Calgar because he's wounded.
Right. I'm just. Yeah. Okay, I see what you're saying.
Yep.
Okay. On 4s.
So he takes 1.
So 1.
Does he die?
And then he takes
Yes.
all of them.
So everyone died.
Yes, he does.
Didn't even these guys. What are you guys doing here? Get out of here.
Yep. Just unnecessary.
Yeah. Gratuitous overkill. All right. Well, that was easy. These guys are going to shoot the tactical marines. I'll overcharge all my plasmas.
Okay.
Oh, I don't have a plasma anymore. Well, 1 plasma pistol. I'll overcharge. Here's a plasma pistol. Nice. AP3.
Pivot.
Dang. Melty gun. Nice.
Does he
Nice.
hazardous?
At the end, yeah. 1 AP4.
1 at AP4 in cover, so
Be a 6.
on 6s. Nope.
Kills 1. And then bolty guys. 1 AP0 from the bolty guy. Do I explode? No. Barely. Ooh. There's 1 save from the bolter.
Oh, sorry.
Yep.
On 3s.
Yeah! Let's go! Woo!
1 damage.
Yep.
Kablam.
Sick. Shots. Don't have a target. Advanced. Contain and contain. Shoot this thing with a bolt pistol. Take that. Blam. Blam. Oh, I wonder if I rolled any 1s there. That didn't matter. And then charge it, I guess. Go get them, boys. Hoop, hoop. Be really cool if I made this.
Oh my goodness.
Incredible. So I will score 6 for containment. Oh, sorry. I'm going to charge these tactical marines.
Yeah.
That one's much easier to make. We've done it. We've succeeded in the charge. Don't think I'm going to do anything cool about it. I could... Could I re-engage here? If I blocked there and there... No, because I could always go in here. So we're just going to be inside the building. Here we go. My regular punches. 6 attacks. 9 attacks, because there's 3 of them. On 4s. On 4s. Rerolling 1s. 6, AP0.
3s.
Get that guy. Get rid of that guy.
Boop.
The whip. Watch me whip. Rerolling 1s. Just 1 AP1. Too bad. 1 more damage. I don't feel like I need to engage this right now. Hit me back, I guess.
Okay. I think they all just have regular close combat. Don't think there's any. Oh, 1 has a power fist. So there's 4 close combat on 3s. And on 4s. 2 at no AP.
1, 2. Take 1.
2 from the Power Fist on 3s. Hits, and then it is strength 8. Iron Hand that. 2 at 2 AP.
Lose that guy. Not too bad.
Okay.
Yeah, my shooting didn't do too hot there. I thought I would get. So if I kill one more, I can take the objective. That's it for me. So yeah, I'll get my contain. I'll ditch recover for a CP, and I will pass it over.
Okay. Algar is no more, and we'll draw.
And my pledge complete. So I'm at 5. I will pledge 1. I'll pledge 1.
Okay. Well, so how badly do I need these points? Kind of bad. Not the not baddest, that's for sure. The real question here is, do I use this Repex to contain?
Hmm.
And I think we all know the answer to that, and it's obviously no.
I could shoot a trillion.
Why would I
things.
do that when I can shoot with it?
Shoot him. Shoot everybody. I'm gonna run the bathroom real quick
okay.
while you're doing stuff.
Yep.
Whoa. 1 sec, chat. I'm back.
Okay.
Maybe I should have pushed for Gillum in that turn. I don't know. We've blanked like so much of his shooting this turn. It feels pretty okay. Oh, and you get 8. You should get 8 on primary, right?
Yep.
Yep. We tried so hard to keep you to 3. Sad.
Yeah. So I think the math here, I think what I want to try and
Oh, you're using that. Sorry.
Do I want a sure 3 points, or do I want a maybe 5 points? If I can deny you on this, I get 5 points out of the deal. Well, you don't get 5 points, whatever.
Right.
If I just contain with this stupid thing, then I get 3 points. And I like points, but I like more points, and I like denying points and killing.
I'm really like missing that Peerless Bladesman strat where when people fall back, I get to charge them.
Oh, I should probably declare my oath.
I think that is really good.
I think the 100% one is over here. And then the second one is really dealer's choice at that point. I think it's going to be, let's call it these guys.
It would have been so big if I'd made that charge. The problem is that, I don't know. I burnt all that CP turn 1 to do nothing.
So there's no more need to...
And if I had 1 command point left, I would have been in like such a better spot because I could have rerolled that.
I think this guy comes up.
I wonder, I think I just like,
Pivots,
maybe shouldn't have pushed this
humanly
squad. I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel.
Probably right about there. And we should see these guys very easily. Okay, great. Excellent.
Also,
this guy's
I don't know.
moving
Like a drop down here would have been really good to just like clip out the tacticals, but
guys, which is
I just
cool.
died to the repulsors immediately. Whereas those guys are pretty useful, just like taking the middle.
I don't think there's a universe where I can really shoot anything very meaningful with this thing. I'm debating if I advance it or not. If I could just get onto the point with some redundancy, which I don't hate.
You can shoot these guys.
Yeah, with this guy. I mean, I'm really confident that this guy can clean him up.
I don't know. I think I'm gonna live.
I really hope not. I really hope not. I guess it's not the end of the world, but it's just, it would be very inconvenient if you did. But I think he can do it. So then this is the diciest thing that I'm doing, though. I still have the option to contain them, or we can lose. This guy's obviously just going to do this. I think he just comes 3 inches and scores area denial.
Yeah, he does.
That will be his contribution to this game.
What's the order of oaths here? 1.
The what?
What's the order
Oh,
for the
yeah,
oaths?
sorry. These guys are primary.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
This guy is just gonna come up and maybe do something someday. Probably not. I've not played well with these guys this game, but so it goes. And
Yeah, that was part of the reason I put the demon prince in reserve, just to make you like screen on turn 1, because it make
No, I know.
your list is really bad at screening.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Advancing this guy.
Mhm.
8. Yeah. No, and some maps are definitely easier than others, but this is not a particularly easy one, so.
To screen on.
Ah.
It's
And-
tough for
and
me
I
to
probably-
survive the shooting, but obviously
Yeah.
it's tough.
Right.
The long deployment zones like it get really weird to screen the back corner.
So we're just going to. So I think what I'm doing here.
This has been a good game, chat. I definitely feel like I'm playing much better than I did against Zach.
is-
I feel like I'm doing okay today.
But I don't want to just advance the Repex onto the mid. Although, does he just get smoked by Lucius? Probably. Does he get smoked by Lucius anyway? Maybe.
Lucius isn't good against the vehicles. He is good against Gilliman, but he's not good. He's not necessarily good against the
I mean,
vehicles, 'cause
Gillian can stand back up. Yeah, we're gonna advance this Repex. That's a 1. Come on,
Let's go.
be real. Don't do it.
You could do it for free.
Thank you.
You could free reroll that one.
Yeah, that's true. We'll just plan on doing that. Okay, so there's 16. That definitely gets me there. We'll just
Look at him go.
Yep. Beep.
Wow.
Great. Okay. Then that's going to be the things that I do this turn, probably. Let's go to shooting.
Let's do it.
So he's containing.
Mhm.
These guys fell back, so it's only this guy. We're going to go everything into the Tormentors. Well, let's do it like good players, though. Let's do this first. Maybe we can get some rerolls on them. So heavy laser destroyer into the infractors, along everything into the infractors.
Everything into the infractors. Yeah.
One.
It's like basically all either AP4 or AP1 million trillion, right?
Yep.
Or AP1 or
AP
AP.
nothing.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, or AP nothing. Yeah.
I'm not gonna bother armor contempting or anything here.
Nope, probably not worth it. So heavy bolters first.
I might do my feel no pain, but I get to decide that when I say fail a save. Because it's weird.
1 sustained and wounding on
2s?
3s.
3
Or 2s.
or 4.
4
Three,
at
4.
1 AP.
Okay, on 3s, 2 go through. I will use my feel no pain here to try to live.
Okay.
So these on 2s. 1 guy. Oh no, we fail all of them. So 2 guys are dead. Okay.
And then let's see what makes sense next. I don't have rocket pod probably makes sense the next. It's 2 attacks on not that. Let's try it again.
Nice.
And then wounding on 2s. 2 at 1 AP
1 goes through.
damage.
Still also dies. Oh, this isn't good. Let's
Then
pull
we've
the
got
not
the-
icon guy.
Okay, then we've got the. I don't think it matters other than the laser destroyer, which I'll save for last for the exultant, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Defensive array on 3s, re-rolling, and then wounding on 4s.
3s?
3s, yes, there's one more there. 7 at no AP.
7 on 3s. Oh, geez. These are not good saves. And I fail every feel no pain. Oh, boy.
And
Not like this.
slot on 3s.
Man, only the 6s did something. Dang.
And on this will be on
2s?
Be on 3s down to 2s with death wounds. So
2.
5 saves. 2
Stab at the end. 5 saves. Come on, guy. Don't do this to me. Oh, buddy. Come on. Sure. Just fail 11 6 All right.
And heavy stubbers. Red is twin linked. On 3s. And on beyond 3s. 11 at no AP.
Yep. I just die. Okay.
All right.
Nothing I can do about that. That was horrible. Oh my god.
Yeah, that was
I
not the best.
definitely thought I was gonna at least get to the laser shot. That was crazy. Oh, how do you fucking beat Ultramarines, chat? This matchup is so fucking bad, dude. We just,
Okay,
I think that
so
just lost us the
rerolls,
game.
these
I lost a
guys,
whole Exultant for nothing.
Same thing. On so heavy bolter on 3s.
Ugh, Jesus. This faction's so fucking
Thing.
broken, dude.
Wounding on 2s. 2 at 1 AP.
2 AP1. 1 goes through, so kills the wounded guy. Oh no, he didn't. He died already. So just on regular guy.
It was 2 damage, sorry.
Oh, okay. So
That was the heavy bolter. The rocket pod, 2 attacks on 3s and on 2s. 2 at 1 AP.
Good.
And defensive array on 3s and on 4s down to 3s. 6 at no AP.
There's a guy. Yeah, dude. Tyranids with double oath would actually be good.
3s
It's wild, dude.
and on
His fucking whole army wounds me on 2s, bro. It's like crazy.
7 saves at no AP and 2
If we were commensurate power levels, it'd be a close game. Yeah, we just die.
Okay. That. And then I think this guy advanced. I guess we could shoot the Exultant with Reboot Boot. Yeah, we'll do some bingo blasting into this guy. I am not in rapid fire here, so just 2 on 2s. Hits and Iron Hand. Nope, 1 at 2 AP.
He's good. I made a 4+ inball save. Let's go.
Yeah. And then the only other thing would be nothing. Nothing is the only other thing. Yeah, we'll go to charges.
Mm-hmm.
I am not going to charge. So that's that. That's that.
Fair enough.
Phase.
I enjoyed it very much.
As this list is wont to do, that will be my charge phase.
All right.
We did get area denial for 2, or no, we got it for 5. Then within 3. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I'm not there. Yeah, you got area denial and you got containment. Yeah, I think that Exultant dying is maybe the game, but we'll find out, I suppose. I'll get 3. Hit the button to me already. Nice. Draw 2. Marked for 2. Brother, these secondaries are insane, dude. Oh my god. What's the marks? What do you mark for me?
Let's do this Rep X back here.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do. See, like this Tech Marine, I feel like might get shot by something. We'll do. I mean, I think I have to do this Tech Marine and this Tech Marine. I think that's what we do here.
Okay.
Real quick, before I take my finger off it, Tech Marine for sure. I'm just thinking because like these things, I feel like definitely get in range of your noise blasters.
I'm gonna shoot them a lot.
But the thing is, like, I think Lucius can get to this anything over here, so
Yes.
I don't think I can pick anything over here.
That's true.
Like he can quite easily
Mm-hmm.
switch over here. So I think this is the play. It's not great, but
All right.
I don't have anything better.
Okay.
Maybe now because if I pick this, then everybody just goes into it.
Yeah, I get rerolls on that guy too.
Right.
Which maybe helps. I don't know. But he's not in 3 of the middle. So if we kill Gilliman, we get small. on the middle, which I guess is the game plan. So, oof. Let's do stuff. Let's do. Thinking about things. So we need to attack a Gilliman a lot. This is gone for now. These guys, if they boss a 6 on an advance, they could shoot Gilliman with like 2 guys, which isn't really that great. So I think what we do is we go... Six. And 6. 6 and 3. And then over here. And then these guys will get into that transport.
Okay. Lucius will advance. Okay. That's a long way. Long way.
I move 14 on a 6, so I could go here, I guess. So it's a 4-inch charge. Yeah, 4-inch charge if I'm right like there. So that's where we're gonna go. Okay. Lord Exultant will advance. No, let's advance these guys first. And it's the Noisy Boys. 2, so we can go 8. I think we're gonna go give Gilliman an aura real quick. I have to be to shoot him. Kind of just like where I am, to be honest. If I want to shoot him with the pistol guy, he is not in range. He's in fact exactly out of range. So he won't shoot. He'll just hang out in the back. The rest of the team will go and shoot Gilliman from cover, I think. That's what the game plan is. Yeah, we could even be farther back if we wanted to be. I think everybody can just like see him where he's at. No, we'd have to push forward. Something like that. Should be good. All right. Move. This guy is going to advance. I have 2 CP. It's a 7. Now we have to advance. 2, so it should be like a 5-ish. 5, 7. And then last but certainly not least is these guys. I'll go for an advance. Brother Y. And make it a 7 onto Gilliman. Or a 7, yeah. I'll CP that one. We want to make it so I can definitely get in. Sick. We've doubled our output. Okay. Shooting. I don't have any shots here. I can shoot little bolt pistols or whatever. So who advanced? You advanced. You advanced. You advanced. Those are the people that matter. So we have to shoot these guys first. We'll shoot this rhino first into Gilliman, I guess.
Yep.
Just everything at him. Oh no, we can't do that. We have to do that. We have to do that second. We have to do these guys first. So these guys will shoot Gilliman because they have to shoot because they advance this
The
turn.
noise, real quick. The noise marines are shooting.
The noise marines are gonna shoot.
I'm gonna AOC him.
Yeah, you are. Here's my blasty masties. Reroll ones. That's a really good roll. Ooh, that's not great. Use my 6, so I'll get 4 extra. And then 3s. Ooh, good roll. All right. 7, AP2 down to 1.
On 3s. That's not great.
Flips him over. All right. Plan. Step 1. Flip Gilliman.
Yeah.
Well, you roll after. Don't let me know yet because it changes where I shoot, I think.
Okay.
This guy can only shoot here, so he'll go there. So it's bolters and then 2 blastmasters out the top. So here's the blastmasters. 5's to wound. Just 1 AP2 ignore cover.
This is on what?
On the repulsor executioner.
In the middle?
No, it's this one right here.
This one. Okay.
Yep.
Goes through.
3 damage, and then random little guns. Roll 1s. Rolling 1s. Nothing. Okay. This guy will bolt pistol this tech marine. Take that.
Mm-hmm.
Really wants to hit. Really wants to moon. Yay, 1. AP 0.
On 2s.
Aw.
Saved it.
All right. It actually didn't matter. That's a flat damage weapon. I don't know why'd I bother. All right. That's all shooting. What happens?
So let's do this.
Drum roll, please. Oh my God, he disappeared. That's crazy. Okay. Well, that's a big deal. Maybe the dream is alive. Charging. Literally all of these are super important. So we're going to charge here first. God, that sucks. That's an awkward charge. These are all worth so many points. It's a 4. I have 2 4s and a 7. Yep. That's what we're doing. I guess so. We'll charge at the Tech Marine.
Yep.
Oh, I hate having to roll charges, man. It sucks. Ooh, boy.
That'll do it.
Go to an inch. Exultant. Oh, boy. Okay, well, we have a reroll for that. I'm gonna fail a 4 of the reroll here. It's gonna be awesome. Oh, God. Fucking holy shit. Game. Don't scare me like that. Just be sort of close to you, I guess.
And does that make it?
Yeah, because you measure from your top gun. We were like 4.8 from the edge of his
Okay.
from the, because you can engage vertically, so measure from the farthest part out. And then this is a 4 we measure. No modifiers. Easy peasy. I guess I'll touch this rhino if it matters. All right. Fight first is here because you could interrupt me and be making me sad. So here we go. Is there anywhere cool I could go with this? Don't know where the objective marker went. Guess I'll go here. Is there a universe where I could pop back here? There is, assuming I'm not touching it, which I don't think I am. So I have 5 attacks with my lance. which is AP2.
And I am going to AOC this one.
Yeah, that seems like a pretty good AOC. I have... So I'm rerolling once to hit and wound. And I currently have lethal and sustain 1. Because I have 5 pact points. So here we go. Rolling once. So this is lethal and sustain. Winning on 2s. 6 AP2 down to AP1.
Sorry, that was 6. At
6 AP, yeah, AP2, but AOC to AP1.
No. On 3s.
You live.
1.
Probably. You could reroll that. I have 4 more attacks coming. They're not very good, but you could reroll in case I kill you.
I'm good.
All right. And then here's my other one. Rerolling. Lethal and sustain. 4s. And 1s. 5 more. AP0.
Wow.
Okay.
1 more.
Yep. See the fun one.
Ugh.
Ah!
Well, I mean, it's still
Fair enough.
contested.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
I mean, I can maybe kill him on the crackback, but not likely.
Lucius. 2s into these guys. Rerolling 1s. Brother, that sucks. 2s. All right, 4 AP3.
On 6, save 2.
Okay. Yeah, well, fair enough. I guess I'll touch
wild.
that guy.
This is wild.
Dude, this is brutal. I'm getting brutalized right now. These guys uses once per game, obviously. Here are the infractors. 3s and then 6s. Rerolling 1. Rerolling everything. What am I talking about? 3 AP1 from the regular dudes.
On 4s.
My little whip.
Save 1.
1 damage each.
For those.
That's just the little guys, the little dudes attacking.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Whip gets a lethal and a sustain. Wins on 6s. Rerolling. Nothing. And then the spear. The cool spear. Eat 2s. These are lethal and sustain. 4s. Rerolling. That is 8 AP3.
On 6.
Take 16 damage.
Yep. Okay, that'll do it.
Let's go, Lord Exultant. Oh no!
Love it. So D6 on
Just that. Oh no! No, I put Lucius with that 6.
Oh,
He probably won't. I believe in
yes.
Lucius.
I do have an auto explode if I ever needed to use it, which
That's true.
Which would have been right there.
That would have been a good one.
Yeah. But anyway, so Lucius takes 3,
3.
and then other squad takes
Take 3.
4.
3 and 4. So these guys die. All right. Well, you don't need to roll for explosion if you are not dead. So I prefer to have less infractors and wounds on Lucius, and I also have less repulsor executioners on the battlefield. Well, that was
You get the crackback with tactical mercy.
Hit me with your
pointless
tactical guy.
attacks. On 3s and on something. One of them, no AP.
He's good.
Yep.
All right.
And then Tech Marine is going to go with his Omniscient Power Axe for 3s. Might as well Iron Hand. And then on Power Axe is Strength 6. Lord Exultant is
T4.
4, so on 3s. And 3 of them.
All right.
At 2 AP.
Yep, I'm on 4s. Please don't flub. That would make me extremely sad. No, I take 2 damage.
One of them. And then I have the extra attacks. Servo Arm 1 on 3s. Okay. and then on
Strength 8, right?
something.
Oh, I could die to that, actually. That would be bad.
Yep.
Well, nothing I can do about it. I do. It's 3 damage, right?
Damage.
Yep.
Oh,
Okay.
huge.
All right. Yep. There's, I think, literally nothing I could have done that turn. That was a disaster.
These guys have just been
I mean,
extreme
Gilliman
on
did fall over,
both
so
sides.
that's something. All right, so I'll ditch marked for a CP. Score area, and I'll pass it. I do need you to make some battle shock tests.
Yes, this guy over here. I'm just gonna insane bravery this guy
Yeah,
for obvious reasons.
yeah, and then roll this guy.
This guy.
Please
over
fail.
Here.
Please, just this
Love it
once.
Love
God
it if
fucking
it
damn it. dude.
does. And then I think that's it. Okay.
All right.
Let's draw cards.
Oh, that's so fucking
Into
frustrating.
the thing, I guess. And behind enemy lines. We can maybe do that. Maybe? No. All right, we will pitch that for a CP.
Yep.
Sabotage. We can sabotage something. We have to be a bit selective about this.
Dude. If any of those combats hit, I guess, I mean, Gilliman flipping and then killing the Ripex
All right.
was what we needed
Ooh.
for that. So honestly, I can't be that upset. There was a universe where that turn went spectacularly. And I think on average dice, I kill all three, like all three of those units. I don't know if I kill
Here,
either Gilliman or the Repulsion Executioner. All I needed to kill was Gilliman.
I actually think the Lord Exultant is going to be the first Oath target.
We only get one now.
I won't. Oh, that's true. Yeah. Just kidding. So this does matter then. Who do I want to kill more? Probably this guy. I think. They're both equally hard to kill. This guy's a little bit weaker though, so I think I can do it. All right. So
Yeah, I don't know. I needed to have the Tactical Marine
movement.
be dead, I think. This detachment's missing like +1 AP on the charge or something from
out of the
an ability
way.
or something.
Stay on this point. Don't die. Thank you. This guy is going to come up and just stand on the point. He might get blown up, but maybe he doesn't. Tech Marine is just going to come over. Thick. Fall over. I guess the point here was to get line of sight there, but I don't.
I think the reroll one.
I guess we'll just stand right here and
The reroll one on the
side out here.
on the advance roll on turn one was
Sabotage. Who's
too
sabotaging?
much. Because I needed one CP to reroll the charge on the Repulsor Executioner, so I didn't lose that Lord Exultant squad. I also needed that Lord Exultant squad not to just fucking vaporize and fail every save. That was like insane.
According to plan, Lucius's team,
But also it's like Oath of Moment. Like, what the fuck do you
doesn't go
do?
according to plan, we lose. And then we'll fall back with this Marine.
You better fall back.
And stay on the point. And then let's see here. So we are within 24 with everything. So we've got options on options. Yeah, that's going to be movement. I think it's not exciting. We are sabotaging with this Rhino.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess we do have bring it down. Did I get in line of sight of this thing? I did, so I could use the big guns here. But again, this is one of those things where it's like, I'd rather kill the Lord Exultant and deny the 5 than get the 2 from the Rhino. Let's make that decision later. So first thing, Repulsor into Lucius. Everything.
Mm-hmm.
On, let's see, he's not below half. Is it half or below half?
It is below half. Yeah. So I am at half.
On 3s. Damn it, all to hell. One of them.
Nice. On a 2.
And then on... Yep, 1 at 4 AP.
That goes through. Roll me some damage. 5.
Yep.
I pulled an extra dice, but it doesn't matter. He did.
Okay. Great. All right, next up. Now the real question is, can I do both? And I don't think I can. So I think we go with... Well, you have end of turn scoring, though.
Mm-hmm.
So you can just move on to this. So it doesn't really matter, actually, if I do that. So we'd probably... Okay, yeah, I forgot about that. So you can just be like, boop, don't care.
Yeah, I'm going to run
So
all my noisy boys over there.
Yep. So I'm going to go my big guns into the Rhino, and then the Onslaught into the... let's go Onslaught into the Rhino just for some safety, and then everything else into the Lord Exultant.
Okay.
So on into the Rhino on 3s. And on 2s. No, on 3s. I'll Iron Hand that. Okay, fine. 1 at 4 AP.
Okay. Save on a 6. Purple for Emperor's Children. No, goes through. How much damage? 9.
It's 9 damage.
I'm on 1.
And then Onslaught is 12 on 3s. And on...
I wonder if I should have smoked here. Maybe.
That's all we needed.
It's 1 dev and 4 wounds.
1 dev and 5... yeah, it'd be 5... Or sorry. 1 dev
or 3 wounds.
Saves.
So...
Yeah. Into the Rhino.
And you declared everything here?
No. I did only Onslaught and big guns into the Rhino.
Okay. So I will... And this guy shot. This guy's doing an action. None of the Forge Bolters can see me. So this is the last attack at him, right?
At the Rhino, yes.
Okay. So I have 3 saves to make, and then we see what we get. And it's 1 damage each, so I'll fast roll that. Motherfucker. This fucking game. God damn it. So there's a universe where I think I need my command points in case I have to redraw next turn. If I made 2 of those, I could CP 1 of them and then give myself a 4+ feel no pain against mortals.
Yep.
And I probably would have lived, but I failed so many. So, yep, I think I just die. I don't think it's worth paying all my CP for that. That's so fucking brutal, dude. My friends will get out, and we'll get out over... Oh, man, that sucks. We'll get out... I don't think I do anything with this. Put the cacophonist in the front in case we want him. Where are the... That's the line. Yeah, I'm not going to shoot anything at that guy, I think. So it doesn't really matter what we're doing here. Yep. Okay. Explosion. Okay, come on. Just stun my guys, I think. Yep. So onto the Noise Marines. Take 2 wounds, so we lose a sonic blaster. And then guys getting out. There are 7. 1 takes immortal. Oh no, we don't. It's only on once. All right.
Yep.
All right. So you did. Roll a bunch of shit at this guy.
All right. Heavy bolters. On 3s with rerolls. Wounding on...
Oh, this guy needs a friend.
3 at 1 AP.
3 at AP. 1. 1, 2, 3. 1 goes through. I'm not going to do a feel no pain. Yeah, just take it.
Okay.
Actually,
Okay.
I will give him a feel no pain. I
Okay.
think that's my best chance at accidentally blowing up a rhino, which would be sweet. Yep. So I'll take 2. I'll take 1. Nice.
And then defensive array on 3s.
Nice.
And wounding on what would that be?
Should be 3s. T4.
Yep, 3s. So we've got 7 at 0 AP.
Okay. Take 3.
And then Stubbers. Red is twin linked. And wounding on 3s again. We've got 10 and no AP.
10 3s. That gets him.
Okay. All right. And then that is going to be my shooting.
Okay.
Any charges? I don't think I have any charges. So we're sabotaging over there, and we did bring it down for 2.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Okay. Draw 2. Extend. Defend. So if I take this and take this, that's worth 3 + 5 + 5. Defend is 3. Extend is 5. Oops, that's not how scoring works. I think I just actually perfect drawed right here. So, all I have to do is take this. Yeah. So literally, these guys, I guess, will advance onto this thing.
Yep.
You could shoot me, I guess, to see if you kill enough.
I would have to kill like.
You'd have to kill
6 of
2. Oh, you'd have to kill 3, I guess.
I mean, let's do it because you never know.
Yeah, and then I have to like do this advance, I think.
So the big question would be the big guns. There is one. We'll Iron Hand the other one because why not? Nope. On 2s, 1 at 4 AP.
Okay. It would be on a 5 or a 6. Sorry, a 6. So I lose a guy.
Yeah. Okay. We'll do the onslaught on 6s. Nope. We'll do the defensive array on 6s. 1 at no AP.
What? Good.
Heavy bolters.
Nice.
6. 1 sustained. Nope.
T5. Nice.
And then rocket pod. 3 attacks.
Oh.
6s. Nope. Stubbers. Okay. 2 of them.
2 stubborn.
No AP.
I would lose 1. Let me just check here. If I can use my feel no pain in any phase. It is embrace the pain. No, that's wrong. It's called Protection of the Dark Prince. Oh, I have to do it when I take my save. No, so I'll lose a guy to that. Mm-hmm.
And I think that's everything. So
Okay.
I think it's the game.
So I think I'll just for posterity, let's get rid of all this shit. So I lost 2, so we're tied here, I think. So I need to get 1 more onto that objective. And I think what I can do is this. And that should do it. That's a 1-inch advance. So that'd be 6 and 1 over there. And then I get 3, I get 5, and I get 5, 10, 13.
Yep.
And you get 3.
Yep.
So it's a 2-point game. brother. That's crazy, dude.
Well, scoring nothing on the first turn was just fucking. I kind of figured that was the game at that point.
Yeah, it's rough. I mean, I can't like my secondaries also were not good. Yeah, that was definitely lucky, like because like you burnt 2 CP basically, right, and then didn't get the charge. It's the right call to go for the charge, and I definitely lucked out not getting hit there. Although it does let me just like yeet into Marnius Calgar immediately. Like I don't know how that changes the tempo of the game.
I mean, it definitely would have, and there might have been more like pressure over there, but it that's kind of his thing. I feel in a lot of ways. Like, I mean, I don't know. Like, it was the right call because that would have been 8 points, right? Or no, it would have been 2 for no prisoners, and it would have been 3 for overwhelming force.
Yeah,
it would have been 5 points.
It would have been 5, yeah,
and would have maybe drawn other things later that were cool.
Right.
I don't know. I mean,
yeah,
it didn't mean I won, but it definitely meant I lost, I think.
Right. Yeah, I think that's the case for sure. It definitely gave me like a little boost starting up like that way.
Yeah.
Although like my first 3, outside of like the containment in round 3, like my first 3 rounds of secondaries were like horrible. They were super bad.
Yeah.
And then I think there's a universe where the stuff like round 4 stuff, I think could have gone better. If I gotten either the tactical marine or the tech marine, right? Then that's big.
Yeah.
But I didn't get either of them, and neither one of those is 5 points.
Those guys saving against Calgar's attack.
That was big for sure.
Yeah. Swing. Like that was another huge.
Yeah, that's a
moment.
I definitely I with the 2 CP math is I think that the Exultant survives the because I was just trying to get rid of the company champion, so I didn't have to deal with the -1 to wound with the noise marines coming out. Although I guess in hindsight they're both the same, but at least I would have gotten a kill. But the Infractor also living was like wild. That was crazy.
Yep.
For sure. Yeah, the dice went like all over the place. This is a tight one. If I made this charge too, I think that would have been huge. The 6-inch here to pin the repulsor, because then I lost the whole squad for that. And I was thinking about it, and I was like, I wonder if the reroll on turn 1 to try to get these guys out of line of sight was too much, and like I just eat the shot on them, and like maybe it's fine. But as we saw, like your repulsor executioner, you just kill the whole unit. So I was like, I don't know. If he just plays really aggro into me, then it gets really awkward. But like maybe if I had one more CP over the course of the game, like maybe I would have been better. I don't know. Or a redraw somewhere.
More. I didn't use enough CP, but I also felt like I didn't have. There wasn't a lot. I could have done a couple more Armor of Contempt.
Yeah.
But like, this list excels into things that are big that I can pour firepower into, and you don't have anything like that. So it's like, I could have used my, sustained on or crits on 5s or whatever, but that doesn't even work because you don't have vehicles, so it doesn't matter. So I get the sustained, but not the crits on 5.
Yeah.
It's just it's weird because it's like you don't punch up into me that well, and I don't actually punch down into you that efficiently either.
Right. Yeah, I'm playing like MSU, right? So you just like wildly overkill little units instead of killing big units. My little units are still not like inexpensive. Like the Demon Princes are 180, the Exultant units are 170. So it's not like they're still a valuable unit. But it's definitely no like I'm not playing Knights or whatever. Where you just like zoop zoop zoop. Here's some big lasers. Let's go.
One tapping this Rep X with the Lord was also just hard. I mean,
yeah.
I already used AOC, I think. Elsewhere,
that got me 2 on. Yeah, well, the AOC here was here, right? That was better.
Yeah,
because that's 5 plus I take your home.
Yeah, I didn't think you'd kill it. That's partly why I didn't do it.
The Repulsor Executioner.
Yeah.
It's pretty swingy. Like it. I mean, the awkward part is like you're never really sure what their damage output is because like it's all on sustains, but it's basically. It's 2s with double criticals.
So it's like I'm like, well, it's on 5, so
Well, they have Lance, so he's on 4s, rerolling.
yeah. Even still,
with the
that's-
infractors. I think you could have Overwatched and tried to kill the infractors because then he doesn't reroll his wounds, and that gets really awkward. But he rolled. I think he rolled 2 sustains, which helps like quite a bit because they're like the chances I convert his attacks are really high. It's a 75% chance I convert a hit into a wound. So every sustain's like a big deal, and then it's on 6s. So he has to spike a little bit to get you, but I also got a couple damage in with the rest of I have like 10 or 12 other little attacks too, with lethals and sustains with rerolls. I think it's not terrible odds he gets you, but that's only because I had all of the or most of the coterie buffs active. If I didn't have a like tier 3 on my pledge complete, then it would have been tougher because then I don't have the sustains. People do underestimate them though. The exultants do actually like 1 trillion damage.
Yep.
It doesn't seem like they should, but then actually like you add all the buffs and they're like, oh well, actually it's a lot. Crazy game, dude. That was wild.
Yeah, dude.
I can't believe that the bottom 5 draw was like the nuts. That was I think like the kicker, right? It's just an automatic 8 points on secondaries basically.
Right.
Unless this whole unit explodes.
Yep.
Yeah. So that was very lucky for sure. I'll get the scores in for round 2. Yes. So we should be all good.
All right. Sounds good.
Thanks for the game, man. Have a good one.
You too.
I'm going to go take a nap. Oh, chat. Sorry, I'm just entering this course. I definitely picked up a cold from fucking the people from Richmond Open. Oh, I'm feeling it, man. Unfortunately, it means content's going to be slow this week. I had all these big plans to do content today, this morning, and I literally yesterday I got home, passed out, went to the gym, was there for like an hour, passed out again, came back, did Tactical Tuesday, passed out, and then I had like meetings and stuff. So, but between that, I was like, I'm gonna have so much content done. Fucking holy shit, I've been tired, which sucks. Everyone's sick right now. Yeah, it's that season. I'm glad it doesn't feel like I don't think I'm like it's bad. Like I don't think I have the flu or anything, which is good. So I'll be good in a couple days. I think it's just I'm gonna have to take like a day or 2 off and just nap, chill for a bit. We do have a bunch of live streams tomorrow, so I'm gonna be live in about 12 hours. We have a T5S2 pod, and I have a game that's scheduled at 7. So that's what's going on tomorrow. Buboticles, I did win. I won by 2. Yeah, we were talking about it because it was like the dice went kind of wild. I mean, basically like everything's such a knife fight in this matchup that every dice roll is like super important. I don't know. I'm feeling it a little bit with Emperor's Children. There's some stuff that's very consistent with them, but I find that like charge rolls suck. Like I had to reroll that charge roll on turn 1 to stop him from taking my home, which actually ended up being very relevant because he would have intervened with Calgar and fucked my whole day. But I had to reroll a 5-inch charge, which was awkward to preserve my objective. And that was literally 2 points because I gave him an overwhelm, but negated him taking the objective with his tactical squad. Crazy, dude. I didn't really consider, and this occurred a couple different times. I didn't really consider that Emperor's Children have kind of they have like a little bit of a counterplay to transports, which is interesting, which is that if they if they fall back from a transport and then destroy it, they haven't engaged the units that disembarked, and definitionally no one's attacked them. So you get to charge immediately the guys who disembarked, which is actually kind of sweet. The Tormentor squads just like being in my opponent's face and being obnoxious have been good every time. That definitely that could have cost me the game my deployment of the Tormentors over here though, because I put them up against the wall sort of thinking that like the worst that would happen is that they get tank shocked by a Rhino, but my opponent hadn't placed Calgar yet, and I didn't consider that this is like a 10 a 3d6 10 into the just like right into the ruin. So I should have been 1 inch back and forced that charge to be super long. Because then he probably doesn't even go for that plan and just like redraws cards and stuff, which maybe would have been better for him. I don't know, but odds are like 9 times out of 10. Basically, you have to roll on essentially 6d6. Pick the 3 highest. You have to roll a 10, and he failed somehow, which is like wild. 6d6. You have to roll a 10 on 3. It's not quite that good, but like. Even that does it. Yeah, he rolled like so phenomenally bad on that first turn, which I definitely lucked out on. So that could have cost me the game. It didn't because I got lucky, but in the future, just fucking go off an inch off like a goober. I also wonder like what turn 1 would have looked like maybe too. I think turn 1 might have been good on this matchup, just because I would have had more space to hide stuff. But I don't know. Turn 2, it definitely helps because I get the big score. Oh, man. What a fucking weird game, dude. I killed 1 repulsor. That's kind of a lesson, is that... engaging multiple important targets on 1 turn makes it difficult for this list to Armor of Contempt efficiently, which I hadn't really considered before. I also think like this list probably dies, like, or it doesn't die, but like is really hurt by CP tax effects. We don't have any in Emperor's Children, obviously, but like a Calidus Assassin feels really good against this one. But I was like kind of considering, I think I might do a video series for patrons where I go through individual matchups. And that's like something that doesn't tend to do well on YouTube, but I think people would be really interested in, and go through like like especially counterplay to particular matchups. And Ultramarines obviously are a really big one right now, and I think CP tax is huge because being able to block like these guys will very often like Armor of Contempt, Smoke, Reactive Fire, like all in 1 turn, and so that's like 4 additional CP that would cost them because they have so many command points remaining. But an interesting thing is like the situation where this guy would have lived if he had AOC here, but he had to AOC here because this I think is immediately loses the game if that guy dies. And he had a CP to reroll there, so it was kind of unlikely he dies, but it would have been sweet. I definitely am missing any sort of offensive strat. I have hit rerolls. Which I guess I could have used here maybe. But no, I had no CP there because I had to reroll my charges. Yeah, but I would love to have an offensive strat. I wonder if I should play with some more Emperor's Children detachments. Because I'm definitely feeling it. I know like Carnival of Excess is really cool. That grants sustain 1 sometimes, but it's kind of hard to trigger. Oh man, Lord Exultants can gain devastating wounds in fucking Carnival of Excess. Holy shit. Carnival of Excess enhancements are fucking nuts, bro. Yeah, I wonder if like Mercurial Host would be more efficient. I don't know. You lose the Lord Cacophonist with the enhancements so good. He's crazy good. But that feels like the biggest loss. But they have sustained hits 1 on a stick, and they have reroll advanced rolls. So it feels like these kind of lists would be much better. Also, you get to cut Lucius, who I think is actually kind of a piece of shit. Lucius, like, low-key kind of sucks. It was funny that Rapid Evisceration, the vehicle detachment, everyone thought was going to be really good, and then just, like, ended up being just, like, super trash. Peerless Bladesman's the other one, where we just get super-duper hardcore good in melee. I'll definitely have to play around with it a little bit. Anyway, chat. I'm going to go ahead and wrap things up here. Thanks. Predictions done. Let's go rating. Thanks, everyone, for hanging out with me. I'll see you tomorrow afternoon, noontime tomorrow. We've got 2 games in the chamber here tomorrow, so it's going to be a long day of streaming. Not back-to-back. Is there really one person streaming Warhammer? There's no way that's true. There's no fucking way, dude. Oh my god. I think there is. It's Nexus Tabletop Studios and us. Holy shit, dude. That's me. That's an endless keeping hole. Well, we'll go hang out within Nexus Tabletop Studios, I guess. Wild. Thanks everyone for chilling. I'll see you all in a little bit. So we're closing on 11 hours now. So cheers, everyone. Have a good one, and I'll see you then.